Hello everybody, and welcome to the last stream of January. The last stream I had on January was it was like January 17th, and I'm like, oh, it's cool. It's stream for half the month. That's fine. I'm gonna allow this hype train to roll. I'm allow it to roll because you know it's I mean, like it's a couple weeks I guess that we haven't streamed, so I guess I can say like it's okay to hype train. I'll allow it tonight. I won't tell anybody that they're crazy. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Oh god. Oh wow, what's happening? I don't even know what's going on. There's a lot of stuff happening. Step on me, please.
Welcome to Bitter.
Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna do that for the January 2022 montage, which is interesting because that's been happening. For anybody who doesn't know about that, if you do bang YouTube, you can go watch the highlight reels. I'm all the way up to April, man. I'm doing good. I'm catching up on all those, and then we're eventually gonna be caught up completely, and then I can just do one every month and really spend some time on it. Because right now we're playing the catch-up game, which is pretty nuts. If I sound weird, it's probably because I haven't spoken with my like real voice in like 2 weeks. So, and what I mean by that is like actually projecting and actually like addressing people, right? Like with mouth. Because like basically, it's been the people I've talked to have been Erica and the animals, which is normally just like regular like low key talking as opposed to just like screaming. Which I don't even what do the animals have to say? All kinds of. Kale says a lot, to be honest with you. He yells a lot. We got a minute and 42 seconds. You're about to, wow, this is gonna be the first hype train that we complete in a long time. Now I am sitting a little cattywampus, and that is because I'm gonna show you guys where the incision, well, I'm not gonna show you the incision because it's very close to my DLE sag. So we can't do that because then I'll get banned. I'm not a big streamer, so I can't get away with it. But yeah, so I gotta. Did you guys notice that the cup is back? Right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not showing you jack, because you're looking at a screen. You're looking at a screen. You fools! You've been coerced. You've been coerced into giving a man dollars on a start screen from 2019. That's right, 2019. Erica's actually been photo documenting the did the cup just completely break? No, it didn't. Yeah, no, the cup came back because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The amount of people, I actually got a few messages about it too. And there was people talking about it after I did the highlight reels. They're like, I low-key missed the cup, and I'm like, all right, well, if we're gonna bring back the cup, I need to at least make sure it's all BitterBits assets and not just random bullshit. So the cup is all of our cheer motes, it's regular bits things, and then it's also like our sub icon, and donations actually, the image in one of them is an unused bitter shook, which is actually pretty interesting. So that's something I don't think anybody's ever seen. I don't think I've ever actually utilized it. It was the intended animated bitter shook is actually in there. It's a still image, but yeah, no, it's interesting. I think it is interesting. And one Counter-Strike streamer shaved his balls on stream and got a week off. Fucking shaved his balls on stream. God, what the fuck? Oh god, it hurts to laugh. It's still, y'all. It's been 2 weeks. Like this is okay. Let me go ahead and flip over because it's time. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I promise. I'm not dead. Just shaving balls on a stream. My beard's probably extra nuts because I haven't done like. I'm like actually fucking like mountain man, right? Like. You should have seen me like 4 days into the surgery. I'm just like. I'm so fucking tired. I was tired, but then like you're so tired, but then at the same time you're so fucking sick of sitting in bed, and I couldn't even like really do anything on my laptop because like I'm gonna get into all that in here in a minute. That's a whole different. I'm gonna tell you guys about the surgery here, but I want to go ahead and say thank you to people. Let me get caught up because then if I get caught up, I can just be like, all right, we're done, and then nobody will do anything else. So let me get all caught up. I'm just gonna say, there's a couple of these I'm just gonna say outright because again, I haven't streamed for half this month, so fucking hit me with dollar. I don't give a shit. Like I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna grill you this time. this time. But February 1 rolls around, I ain't putting up with your shit, and you come over here being like, here's $20. I'm like, back up. Back the fuck up. Steve gifting out a tier 1 sub to Raw 10, not Raw 9, Raw 10. Classic. The best of the Raws. We gifted out 3 months of sub there, so thank you, Steve, for doing that. We had Lexi gift resubbing for 47 months, riding on Kombucha's gift sub. We had Sanguine with the 44 months, who said, welcome back. Thank you, Sanguine. That was very sweet. Ah!
I do not wish to be horny
Man,
anymore.
that was fat. That was a fat boy right there. That was a thick one. I don't know which one that was, though, to be honest with you. I have no clue. I'm gonna get to that, though. I'm gonna get to that. You guys are great. Thank you for being awesome, and thank you for supporting this show. And then Sean, after Sanguine, with the tier 2 for 51 months, who says, the ride never ends, and with some emotes sprinkled in between. It was pretty impressive, to be honest with you. I don't actually know. Let me. I actually like this. This is pretty good. That was the message. I like it. I like the A at the end. Okay, I'm gonna talk about that in a second, though, because that's we're gonna talk about the emotes here in a minute, because that's the thing. Eric Koala with the 60 months. I don't even know who that is. It's definitely not the person that's been like sitting next to me for like fucking 2 weeks now, trying to help me recover from this shit.
I just want to be happy.
Freaking Eric. It's a really funny story about Erica doing the litter box, because I normally do the litter box, but I couldn't bend over to do it. And I hear Erica doing it, and then I just hear her outside going like, I'm like, oh god. I was like, oh shit.
Welcome
now I see why I do it. God, it was fun. Like, I felt bad, but I was like, god damn, I feel terrible. But at the same time, I mean, cat shit's pretty bad. And then Pink Blood with the 32 months says, the return of the king. God, if only I could be as cool as like anything from a Tolkien, like as cool or memorable as anything from a Tolkien book, right? Like that'd be pretty incredible. Yes, we got the wrong trash bags. That's a whole nother story I'm gonna tell. But thank you, Pink Blood. You're probably gonna be like, what the fucking stupid story is that? Like talking about trash bags. I'm not gonna tell people to stop dollaring. I was gonna say stop, but you know what? You go on right ahead. Go right ahead. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna say anything. Again, I haven't streamed for half this month, so fuck it. Deceiver 70 months says, screw you gift subs. Damn, just screw you gift subs. Fuck them. Thank you, Deceiver, for the 70 months. Then Deranged with the 21 months just drops a bunch of Bitter Nippons, which Bitter Nippon is back, dude. It's back, and it's in like full glory mode when you think about it, because apparently Steak did something really cool with this. He even made sure, in order for this to be respectable, he made sure that the cup just died. No, it didn't. He made sure that the oh my god, why am I drawing a blank on it? Kimono is actually folded in the correct direction. Like, dude, it's legit. The Bitter Nippon is legit as fuck. It's it doesn't play. Like, it's not fucking around. And people have asked for Bitter Nippon back for like 1,000,000 years. So there you go. There you go. It's back. By a show of posting it, tell me who the hell's excited for it to be back. I'm excited. I think it's pretty fucking cool. I actually like it a lot. I like it a lot. Bitter Farm was used by one person, and it's Coonser. It's Coonser. It's one person. What else? All right, I was thanking people. Then Deranged 21 months. Thank you so much. King Boo with the 22 bits. I'm saying it because you know what? Fuck the game tonight, because I'm appreciative of any dollars. It's always amazing. And then Zach with the 41 months says, I'm waiting to confirm a second interview with you-know-who. Just got one for tomorrow with a recruiter for Impossible Foods. I shall do the Bitter community honor. Dude, the Impossible Foods gig sounds pretty sweet, though. That sounds pretty awesome. I mean, good luck on both. I'm excited for you. I hope this goes well. I really do. And then King Boo with the 15 bits. Thank you, King Boo, for the 15 bits as well. Fuck the game. I'm going in. Corrupt with the resub for 44 months. Thank you, Corrupt. Damn! It's like a bomb.
The dankest dungeon.
At least it didn't hit the core. But see, yeah, all of it's bits themed stuff now, so it's not like generic bullshit. So anything you do will have like a bits themed thing that drops down, which is really nice, because to be frank, the other shit looked terrible. Corrupt Dictator with the 44 months. Thank you, Corrupt. I appreciate it. Welcome back aboard the bus. Hope you enjoy the ride, because the ride never ends. Mimic Q with the 47 months, same as below. Thank you for being great. Azuri with the 28 months says thanks Zaris for my gift sub. And then Nightshade with 51 months says thanks Zaris for my gift sub. Luigi with the $3 in bits says we do it. Thank you, Luigi. Literacy with the resub for 50 months says 50 months. Glad to have you back, Mr. Bitterman, which is really sweet. Thank you, Literacy. It's good to be back. It's good to see all of you. And I'm gonna talk to you guys directly here in a second once I catch up on all this. And Saito with the 45 months says happy almost 4-year anniversary. God, jeez, 4 years, man. All the time. It's crazy. Papa Nate with the 16 months, then King Boo with the $4.26 in bits. Thank you, King Boo. I appreciate it. Zelda with the 5 gifted subs, followed by Steve with the 5 gifted subs. And then Fear Bunny with the resub for 23 months. Damn. I'm sorry. 33 months is the time window that I was looking at. Thank you, Fear. I appreciate it. Then King Boo with the 37 bits. Then Sean with the gifted sub to RLA Adventures. Jigakuro gifting out to Maggie McJack. Thank you, Jigakuro. I appreciate it. King Boo with the 37 bits after that. King Elf with the 50 months says my sub has finally caught up to my age. Thank you, thank you, Kia, for the 50 months. Needles with the 45 months. Thank you, Needles. Then Anonymous gifting out a sub to Step On Me Please, which just fuck yeah, dude. I love that shit. Ultimate resub for 49. God damn it! I have to be careful with all my hijinks because I'm gonna tell you guys like where it's at and like all the story, but this thing ended up being like so much worse than like it was originally fucking pitched. But thank you, Ultima. Fear with the $10. Thank you, Fear, for the $10. I appreciate it. Jigakuro broke the cup. Way to go. DZMI with the 62 months, the tier 2. Thank you for being great. Rassless with the 51 months says he lives. Deceiver with the $15 says, how's the flex tape holding? It's holding too well, and I'm gonna tell that story here in a minute, but don't worry, we're gonna get to that. The flex tape's actually holding better than it should, which is a bit of a problem. The things that are gray squares are the fucking 1 cent bits. They're set to just the default, so you know how it is. And those are like actual bits, not like, there you go. They're supposed to be Tessies, but like they don't play for some reason because Stream Elements is really weird. Axelogic with the 11 months says thanks to KC for my gift sub. Congrats on return. I did play the new Dumb Dare Pokemon. Really needed another year to iron out them visuals. I'm sorry, visual scrimdipolioniciousness or something like that. That was a powerful word. Annie Fairy with the $15 says fucking take it. Fucking make me. I'll send it back right now. Don't you silent switch me. False with the resub for 41 months. What am I gonna do? Like just like get like some politician shit. False Prophet with the 41 months. Then Rock and Roller with the 27 months. Jacklikins with the 9 months says glad to see you back. Needles with the $10 and a link. Hang on a second. Let me open that bad boy and make sure it's here. That way I don't lose it. There we go. Iron Paws with the 51 months. Oh, Fee Paws. 51. Welcome back, Bitterman. Thank you, Iron Paws. Welcome back to you as well. Also, thank you for the resub. Then Pump with the 19 months says thanks to Zars for my sub. King Boo with the 50 flapping dollars. It just says ha. I mean, yeah, I did. I mean, I took it on this, and this one's all on me. But like I said, I didn't stream for half the month, so like, it's okay, I guess. I'll ham it up for this. That's fine. Then Inferno with the 20 months says thanks to Zars for my gift sub. Audix with the 38 months. Thank you, Audix. I appreciate it. Hopefully you hit a celebratory bong hit. The man's a bong hitting professional. I don't know how Audix isn't dead. Like those rips, man, and like back to back. Like I don't know how Audix ain't dead. Like that shit gets smokes harder than like anybody I've ever seen. It is genuinely impressive. If you ever go pop by his stream, you'll see it. It's strong. I mean, you're just like, fuck, dude, that's a lot of weed. Like that's a lot of weed. Adalakis with the tier 2 for 39 months says, welcome back, Bitterman. Glad you're good. Thank you, Adalakis. And then Jigakuro with $100 fucking dollars. It's back. I don't know. He's $100. What the fuck? Okay, I'm not even looking at that yet because we're just gonna have to cover that together, right? We have to cover that together because that is something else. So was it safe to say that people were excited? Were excited about Bitter New Pond being back? Is that safe to say? Is that safe to say? Because I may or may not be a thing that's on the merch store. I'm not saying that there is. I'm not saying that there is, and I'm not saying that it has an exclusive red Bitter Bits logo on it. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, but there definitely might be a fucking thing. So there you go. But now, seriously, like, the Onyx can rip, like, the bong hits are just unbelievable. And then Roffing with the 11 months. Thank you, Roffing. And then Kombucha with the 41 months says, Batter Bats. Also, were you doing this before I linked it in Discord? Yes, I was. I was sent this, I think, about 12, maybe? 12, 13 times? And I knew what it was beforehand, so... But I appreciate people, say, like, letting me know that it was happening, because I definitely I had forgotten that it was happening, and frankly, this is actually going to kind of wheel itself into some of the announcements that I have for stuff anyway. So that's all. This is all going to be part of a thing. Let me first off start off by saying thank you to everybody for being very patient these past couple weeks. Thank you for letting me take some time to recover. Thank you for not being whatever and bailing and never coming back and all that stuff. I really appreciate you guys being here. I had after a few days of surgery, I had 169 messages on Discord to check, and I had like several, like a couple dozen on Twitter and all this other stuff. And the amount of people that reached out from the bottom of my heart, I really, really, really appreciate that. Like a lot. Very, very emotional to see that kind of wave of people checking in, and like the affirmation that like you've got some wonderful people that are around you, and you know, very supportive and just wonderful individuals. So thank you guys for doing that. Thank you to Erica for helping me through all this, because she did a wonderful job, especially those first few days where I damn near couldn't even move. But yeah, you know, thank you guys for everything, and thank you for the patience. Actually, I've told her thank you on, you know, said thank you to her, not just here. Like, I wait for the stream to say thanks. But to everybody that reached out, thank you. And I know there were a bunch of people that said that they didn't because they were worried that I got too many of them or whatever. You guys are always welcome to message me. It takes me a little while to get back to you sometimes. But I really do appreciate it. Thank you to everybody with all the donations and the subs right here at the beginning of the stream. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for doing that. You guys are wonderful, and thank you for keeping the show afloat. Bailey with the $5.05 says we missed you. Thank you so much, Bailey. I appreciate it, and thank you again, everybody, for your support. It's very much appreciated. Like I said, I didn't stream for half of January, so naturally this is going to be a weirdly. I'm gonna look back at this month and be like, what the fuck happened in January? I'm like, oh right, surgery. So. Yeah, I've been out for basically 2 weeks, so thank you guys for all the support and everything. I really do appreciate it. That means a lot to me, especially coming off of a break like that. But thank you guys for everything. And so I wanted to talk a little bit. So we have thank you again. Y'all give a bunch of love to all these folks who've done the thing. So starting at the beginning, because I actually had to write down a list of things. So here's some announcements that are coming. There's a oh god, it's like an assault. Look at it go.
The dankest
Jesus.
dungeon.
I like how T-Quick just sent a missile. It's just terrifying. Watch out. But thank you, T-Quick. Thank you, Bailey. Thank you, Sharoba. The 29 months says welcome back. Thank you so much, Sharoba. I appreciate it. You are awesome. Thank you. You guys are great. And so here's some stuff that's coming. And this is all really important, and I really wanted to get this out there before we talk about the surgery thing. These are the announcements, and I know people who maybe missed this, catch it in the VOD. So, of course, we've got some new emotes, effectively revised emotes, but they're new, in my opinion, because they look fantastic. So, that would be Bittergasm, got a fresh coat of paint, and I like it a lot because it's a lot goofier now. I like how goofy it looks. Like, it's kind of goofy and, like, silly, which I think is a lot more fun. Not that the other one wasn't, but yeah, this one's just got an air of goofiness to it that I think is very fun. You got Bittergasm, Bitter Nippon, and Bitter A. I think Bitter A looks fantastic. It definitely needed a fresh coat of paint because it was still rolling on like the old art style. So I think A looks really good. I think it's a lot of fun. Very, very goofy. It's just got the, you know, kind of like, I think it works really well. It's very, very awesome. So we got new emotes. There's going to be some other new stuff coming soon, but I'm not talking about that yet because I've tried to hold myself back on shit that's coming because, you know, whatever. There is a new merch item that's a Bitter Nippon mug. If you're into that, I just threw it up there because I thought it looked great. I think the art on it's really good and it deserved to be on a mug. So there is a Bitter Nippon mug. If you're into that, that is a thing that's on the little merch store. I think it's like 15 bucks or whatever. I think the lowest they'll let me sell it for is like 14, so I just made it 15 like the other ones. Because I try to keep those low, because the merch stuff isn't about profit, it's about like people getting a mug that has some shit they want on it. If there's anything else you guys are interested in, let me know and we can always do that. But I figured I'd put a mug out, feel the interest, see if anybody wants it. There was a shirt idea that I put on the shelf because I was a little bit worried that people might I don't know, maybe not like take offense to it, but I wouldn't want somebody to take it the wrong way. It's I'll tell you what it is, because it's probably never going to see the light of day, but it's effectively Bitter Nippon on a shirt, and then on the left side it says bitter in kanji, and then on the right side it says bits in kanji. And but I wanted to have that vetted by like somebody who's an actual like proper bilingual Japanese English speaker who could say like, yeah, that's correct. It seems to be correct based off of what I've read, but I don't want anybody to take that the wrong way, because technically Bitter Nippon's like a parody of like some Japanese culture stuff. So like, I don't want anybody to be like, oh, that's bad. I don't think anybody would, but you never know these days. They look cool. I mean, it looked fucking rad, but at the same time, you never know when somebody's gonna be like, that's offensive because you probably whatever, some shit. So whatever. Anyway, so we got new emotes. We got that little merch thing if you're interested in that. If you're not, that's fine. I always like just fielding the interest on stuff like that in case people want it or whatever. The next is the Bitter Bits D&D campaign is officially a go. And I think, finalized the type of character I'm going to be playing. It's set in the, 5e Eberron, I think. Vagrant could correct me on that if that's wrong. It is comprised of me, of course. Vagrant will be DMing it. Step Aside Pops will be there. Zelda and Kobe Malice, Sib, as I call him. That'll be the group that's doing stuff. I believe, as it stands right now, I'll be playing a Warforged Eldritch Knight. I'm not going to give you any other details on that other than what the character type is going to be. But it should be pretty fun. Got a fun concept behind it. I know Vagrant's got a great I know Vagrant's got a great like story that he's got going on, so I'm sure it'll be great. But it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm very much looking forward to it. That's going to be starting in February. This is a strict schedule thing. This is not going to be like some flippant bullshit. This is going to be happening on a day of the week, every week for like 4 weeks, unless we have to take a week off or whatever. I think it's 4 sessions, 4 or 5 sessions, something like that. The point is, it's going to be around for a little bit, and then based off of how it does, there may be more in the future. So if you're interested in a D&D thing, and if you enjoy it, please show up, and please, like, participate. Just keep that in mind, because like the reception of this will pretty much dictate whether or not it comes back as a thing. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. That is happening. The other stretch goals for Shave It or Save It are also happening, but those are gonna be happening I think in March as opposed to February, because February is a little bit stacked because of the next thing coming up. So we got the D&D campaign, we got the new merch thingy. There'll be more of that soon. We also have the new emotes, revised emotes, stuff like that. There is going to be a Souls-a-thon before Elden Ring. What that means is that I'm going to be playing through Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, and Bloodborne before Elden Ring comes out at the end of the month. So that will be most of February is going to end up being a big Souls-a-thon where we go romp through all the games that we, of course, have played in the past. I may be, there's no guarantee on this one, but I'm going to reach out to some folks and see if can have 1 or 2 people, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I know. I'm not gonna say anything about that. All I know is that we're gonna be doing a Souls-a-thon. If you're excited about that, cool. I'm excited about it. Actually, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So we're gonna be playing Demon Souls on PS5. We're gonna be playing Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 on PS5. Maybe we'll do those on PC. And I think Bloodborne, of course, will be doing PS5 as well. So we might actually do it all on the thing. So anyway, that's gonna be a thing. So February is going to have a Souls marathon, so to speak. Maybe a couple breaks in between, like a day or two, just to not beeline straight through it. But I'm looking forward to doing that. I want to do like a lot of co-op and just fun shit, just playing through it. I'm not worried about doing super cool build number, whatever. I'm just gonna play with people in chat if I can, and just fuck around. Maybe have somebody come on to do the thing with me, like do like a co-op run, whatever. Doesn't matter. There is also In the next, I'd say, week, there was a very, very, very big project, and I'm okay with talking about this now because it's far enough along, that Steak is working on. It is a brand new start screen, background assets, and like just general channel art stuff kind of thing. So stuff you see in the backdrop, stuff you see on the starting screen, that kind of stuff. Nothing like crazy outside of like animations or anything like that, but it's strictly for like starting and like background stuff. From what I've seen of it so far, it's really, really, really cool. I think you guys are gonna like it a lot. Yeah, I think you guys will like it a lot. But that's all I've got for right now. There is another tentative thing I did want to talk about, which is the show may be pushed up. I'm talking about this show right now may be pushed up to 7 p.m. Eastern time. There's a lot of reasons for that. I think that our audience, based off of a lot of different things that I've looked into, we have a fall off around 12 to 1, which means I would like to maybe start an hour-ish earlier than we normally do, because I would like to have some extra time to hang out with folks. Maybe catches the tail end of the Europe audience. It's not a drastic change by any means, but like it's something that I've talked about in the past, but I've actually sat down and looked at. I've sat down and looked at the numbers. I've sat down and looked at the numbers, and yeah, I think it's smart to probably do that. So it would be like a late, I feel like that would be a good late, like tail end start for like EU folks, and it'd still be pretty good for other people. It takes us like 30 minutes to get going anyway, so people that are used to like the 8 to 8:30 thing, probably not gonna be touching the game we're playing until like 7:30, 7:45 anyway, because I plan to incorporate like a little bit of just chatting time in there anyway, so I really wouldn't worry about it if you're like, oh man, I'm gonna miss shit. I don't think you will. I don't, because like anybody who's like here around 8, you'll probably be here around the time the game's starting or whatever, so but I think that's gonna be better for people, and if at a minimum it gives people, I think, an hour or two more to hang out, and that's what's most important, is giving people a chance to be here. Like, sorry, it's sometimes this thing still hurts. But yeah, I just want to have more time with my chat. I mean, like with my community in general. Like I think that that's really important. I feel like going into like 3 o'clock in the morning doesn't really do us a lot of good, because like most people are falling asleep, and that's cool. Like, but if it's like fall asleep territory, I'd prefer folks to be able to like just pop on a VOD. We have the YouTube channel now, so like, for the folks who are like, yo, I pop Nick on to go to sleep, which I don't know how the hell you do that with all my yelling and shit, but apparently people do it. I think the VOD channel would be really good for that. So yeah. And in addition to that, if you have not been paying attention, I've been doing highlight reels for every month last year, so make sure you go and check out the YouTube channel. Make sure you click the little bell thingy if you actually want to get like updates on like when those happen, because I've done January, February, March, and April, and they've all been super fun. April actually was making me laugh during the editing. Like, I was actually laughing at my own bullshit during April. If you've not watched April, highly suggest it. It starts strong and it just keeps going. Like, because it's got Minecraft, it has Fantasian, it has all kinds of Monster Hunter, it has Turkatron, it's got all the stupid bullshit. So make sure, if you like those, to leave a comment and like them and all that crap. And I'm serious. Like, I mean, if you like genuinely, if you like them, go leave a comment, go like it, go whatever. Because that definitely helps with the metric stuff to see that like it's even, people are like digging it. So just let me know. I mean, like, you can tell me here, you can interact there, whatever, man. Like, if you like them, just do the thing. Goblox the Destroyer. Anyway, those are some announcements. I hope you guys are excited about that. We still got the other Save It or Save It goals and the game picks to do. We got Neo 2 and Terraria, and then Dead Space, and then we also have DOS Dump, Whacked Out Wednesday night, and RuneScape Wednesday. So we'll be doing those over the next couple months. They'll be done. All of the Save It or Save It goals we're almost done. They'll be done before the next Save It or Save It. So, and the VTuber thing. Yep, that one too. Which we'll probably do like a fun like PNG tuber or something like that for a couple nights. Anyway, Borch and Plika, thank you guys for the resubs, and thank you Pain Whale as well. I did not die on the operating table. So let's talk about the surgery, because I'm trying to. I actually had to write down like an itinerary. I'm not even kidding. I never have to do that. I had to write down like stuff. But if you guys are excited about the announcements, let me know in chat. And if I've missed any important messages, please let me know too. I'm excited about the stuff. I think there's some cool shit we got coming down the pipeline, and there's even more than that, but I'm not talking about it yet because I'm not setting up. Because if I talk about it at all, and I am so bad about this, I get that stupid little like serotonin bump that's like, congratulations, bitch, you did it. Bitch, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. So get your shit together and do it and stop talking about it. So that's what we're doing. We're not talking about it. You're not going to hear about it until it's time to fucking release it. Because fucking if I do it, then you're going to be like, yo, where's that thing? I'll be like, you're right. Where the fuck is that thing? Nick, accountability. Anyway. I can't find the other. There were 2 links that I was supposed to click. And I closed one by mistake. And now I can't find the other one. Because okay, Gigakuro's was the fucked up looking pizza. Needles had one too. Hey Abby, how you doing? Where's Needles? Okay, I got Needles. It's back. All right. We're gonna look at that here in a minute. So anyway, so the surgery. Originally, it was they were. I heard that the incision was gonna be like damn near laparoscopic, pretty small, maybe 2 inches. So I go in that day. That morning, it was right after we did Monster Hunter. I didn't even sleep. I go in and like they take me back and like the price was like higher than we thought it was for some reason, but that's fine. I'm gonna talk to their billing and be like, hey, did my insurance run correctly? Whatever, not talking about that. So they take me back. Erica's with me, and the lady comes in. She's like, did you get a COVID test? And I'm like, no. They told me specifically I didn't need to get one. She's like, oh man, we need to get one. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So she has to like order like a rapid test. Super quick. I have to get the fucking brain jab. I mean, it's bad, like the proper one, right? The brain jab, and my sinuses are terrible, so it fucking killed me. And then like she takes my blood pressure. She's like, your blood pressure's high. I'm like, is it? Is it fucking high? Is it? I'm in here getting told like we were doing one thing, now we're doing other shit, and it's like, oh yeah, don't worry about like the anesthesia. They're gonna come in here, they're gonna give you a shot in your abdomen. And I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, they're giving you a nerve blocker. I'm like, what the fuck? Nerve blocker? I was like, we didn't talk about this either. Like, what is this? It wasn't bad, but like, fuck. And then it's like, oh yeah, and here's like where we're gonna. I'm like, fuck, dude, there's like so much more shit going on. So like, they finally come in and like, I get in the damn gown and I'm laying there and like, I'm just like, okay, well, so they did the nerve blocker right here in like my abdomen, and then they finally took my blood pressure after that, and it was coming down a little bit, but like everything was like chaotic, right? And then then the anesthesiologist comes in. I'm like, look, dude, I just don't, and I was really nice to him, but I was like, I just don't want to be like awake, but like not. He's like, oh, don't worry about that. No, we got you. Like, we got you. We're good. So he reaffirmed. Then my doctor who was doing the surgery came in, reaffirmed. Then they hit me with the fentanyl. Bruh. Like, you could have told me that zombies were taking over the hospital, and I would have been like, who? The lady, I remember talking to the lady walking back because I'm shockingly, like, I remember all of it, but like I was good. But like most people don't remember what they say. But like I was telling the lady about Bitter Bits because she's like, what do you do? And I was like, I play a bunch of really weird games and I yell at them, and for some reason people give me money. And she's like, what? And I was like, they subscribe to my channel because we have fun yelling at video games. And she's like, are you serious? And I was like, yes. She's like, what did you do before this? I was like, I was a network engineer. She's like, what? And I'm like, yeah. And like, she's rolling me back, and like, they're like, how you feeling, Mr. Nick? And I was like, I'm good. I was like, go ahead and hack it on in there. And then, like, the doctor just started laughing. I was like, yeah, just go ahead and chop it on in there. Whatever, let's get this thing fixed. I think I called it linguini at one point, which obviously they would not know what fucking linguini was. And I'm just like, and so finally I'm going down, and I'm like, all right, game on, whatever. And like, I'm going down, right? And then I wake up and I'm just like, holy shit. Well, as it turns out, it was not a 2-inch incision. It was like this big ass fucking like 4.5-inch fucking nightmare. And it is like, I would have to show you guys. If you feel where you're like, where your leg kind of goes in your abdomen, right? Like that, like crevice, it is right above that. So it's like right there where like your hip and everything like pivots and it goes down towards the groin. So imagine it starting like midway through and going down towards like the gents, right? And God almighty, like fucking huge incision compared to what I thought it was. And so like when we get back, I had like a pseudo breakdown because like I see like this big ass wound right there, right? And all for some reason, and I guess this is a little bit of like traumatic whatever, because I'm not gonna call it PTSD because I feel like that's an insult to people that actually have PTSD. But like all I could think of looking at that wound was when my femoral artery like tore open when I was in the hospital and I almost like bled to death. Thank God the nurse caught it and like I felt something like wet underneath me. Because I was like swimming in a pool of my own blood. This was years ago. This was not recent. So like, I'm sitting there and I'm just like, holy shit. Like, and for some reason, my brain's just like flashing back to when my femoral artery popped open in that bed. And like, I was having like a real hard time the first day because I'm like, dude, I'm gonna fucking die. Like, Erica's like, you're not gonna die. She's like, you're good. And I even asked the doctor, I was like, if this thing pops open, am I dead? He's like, actually, no. He's like, you probably just come back in and have it stitched up. He's like, but like, I'll never forget that nurse looking at me in the face and she said, why didn't you say something? And I was like, I didn't know it was happening. She's like, and you don't normally hear like medical professionals be like, fuck. Like, she was like, shit. And like went running down the hall because she had to go get the other nurses and like come in there and like they patched it up and like they were like, you have to lay perfectly still. You know, you've lost a decent amount of blood. And I like, so all I could think of while looking at this goddamn like grievous fucking wound in my abdomen is like, I'm just thinking about that, right? And it was real hard. That was really hard the first day, like really bad. But I got over it. So anyway, the recovery after that, it's honestly, it's not like the pain and everything wasn't bad. I was on a very light painkiller. It was the hydrocodone, but it was only like the 5 milligram mixed with acetaminophen. So like, it wasn't shit. I mean, that's like nothing compared to like what some people get. You know, so that was that's like the only painkiller I was on, and it really wasn't it barely even affected me. Like really, I felt like a little easy, but that was about it. I don't think that shit is like as that is not like the crazy hardcore, you know, shit that I think some people get that they get like super addicted to or whatever. Tylenol Aga, oh my god. Yeah, so there was that. Getting up and down was really hard because just imagine like, you know, like right down here, like at that like crevice right between like your leg and your lower abdomen and all that stuff. Like just imagine having to, you know, navigate around that. And like it was stitched on the inside. They put the mesh in, the flesh mesh, which Annie Ferrier reminded me of that the other day. I can't even believe that was a word I used. So the mesh was in there, and like, I mean, you could kind of feel it like tugging a little bit, but I can't really feel it anymore. I mean, it was a lot. Like, and the worst part was like, I was like out of it enough that like I couldn't really do anything. And like I couldn't even really be on my laptop because like I was gonna get on the laptop and maybe like play 14 or chat on Discord, because like by the time I got like the little lap desk up and then my laptop on, which my laptop's pretty light, and the mouse, like got everything up, then I'd have to like pee, and then I'd have to get up, and getting up is like a whole fucking ordeal. I was like, god damn. I was like and I couldn't even like bring myself to like open up my thing on my phone because I knew like I'd have a bunch of messages and like I didn't want to reply to those like via the phone. I wanted to do that, you know, with like keyboard, because I tried to like actually reply to everybody and not just be like ticks. You know, so like it's a whole thing. Like it's just a lot. And you know, but the doctor today, I mean, he was like, you know, he's like, it looks really good. He's like, you know, you're gonna need this stuff to dissolve the glue because the glue is actually not breaking as fast as it normally should. I mean, so it's been a lot, but I mean, originally it was like, yeah, a couple days, and then you're good to go. No, even my doctor, who has apparently had 3 of them, was like, no, it is not a couple days, you're good to go. He's like, you're not going to be lifting over 20 pounds for 4 weeks. He's like, and you know, you have to take it easy. So You know, it's a lot. I mean, if this ever happens to anybody, I mean, you're more than welcome to ask me about it. But like, it's been an adventure for sure. It was a tough. It's been tough, and it's not done. I mean, it's not done. You know, I got weeks left of like repair on this still before I can really go do any of the shit I want to do. Like, I wouldn't mind riding my bike again because I haven't gotten to do that since I got the hernia. You know, I haven't gotten to do like any of that shit. I kind of wanted to like jog again, and that was really hard with the hernia. So like, but I've still got a couple weeks before that. But it's really good to be back, and I'll think of more small stories about the recovery and everything like that, because it's hard to remember 2 weeks of stuff in just a short time. You know, so it's been pretty nuts. I mean, it's been exhausting. Like, but I couldn't wait to like get back to work, because I really do love my job, and I love all you guys. And you know, rollerblading by the pier is gonna be tough. Rollerblading by the pier. But yeah, I mean, it was a wild, it was a pretty wild thing. No, my butt and everything's fine. It's just right there in like my lower abdomen. Like, I would say, right here, it's just up just a tiny bit, and it's a big ass incision. I think if it wasn't so close to my ween, I'd show you guys a picture of it. Not that you'd see ween, but like, I don't want to show like my like pubic area, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? I also tried Delta 8, whatever the fuck that is. That is the closest I've been to the protein dimension since the protein dimension. Like, I didn't know that eating half of a fucking gummy of that shit, because apparently it was nice and potent, put me fucking out. And I was like, bro, holy shit. I was like, this, like, that is, yeah, and I think it's probably because of the, I don't know, dude. I like the high potency. Oh my God. Like, fuck. Jesus. I don't even know if it was great, because at first I was like, I don't like how I feel. Like, I was like, oh God, I'm going to the protein dimension. Like, I genuinely thought, I was like, fuck me. And I literally said that because Erica had fallen asleep, and I'm sitting there, I'm playing fucking Final Fantasy 3 on my Vita, and I'm like, fuck. I was like, I do not want to go back to the goddamn protein dimension. Eventually, and like, Erica had done it the night before, and she made a joke about seeing, like, tasting colors, and she went way too deep. And I was like, what? And then after I did it, I was like, oh God. I was like, and I started laughing during it, because I was like, I remember her saying that, and she ain't no slouch when it comes to, like, she's done all kinds of shit. So like, you know, I know we've got some tenured druggies in chat. Erica's also done some shit, so like, she's got a pretty good tolerance. So if she's like, bro, I'm tasting colors, I was like, I probably should have taken that as a warning. God, I should have taken that as a fucking warning. On a positive note, I finally got around to playing the DS version, like, that, of course, was ported to PSP, of Final Fantasy 3. I got about halfway through it. It sucks in some parts, but it's actually a pretty good port. Like, some shit sucks, and mainly it comes from, like, mechanics, like having to cast Mini on the entire party, and go into stuff or whatever. Like, it's good, but like, I don't know. And then I played a little bit of Final Fantasy VI Brave New World, which is a modification for that. People say it's not a hard type. I think they're fucking wrong. I think that is definitely a hard type ROM hack for anybody that's not super proficient in Final Fantasy VI. I did not have access to the Pixel remaster because I didn't have anything to play it on that was a handheld, and I didn't feel like putting the laptop up on my lap for the aforementioned reasons before. But 3's interesting. The job system's cool, but like, whatever. Anyway, that's about it. I think we got everything. I'll think of more things that happened throughout like stuff. I'll be talking about things. I knew this was going to take a little while. It's been almost an hour. But thank you guys again to Kerbachev, Jalapeno, Dustin, Quasar, Scope, Chair. Thank you guys all for being great. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for the support. We got the cup back, so you can blow the cup up. There you go. I brought it back because people were like, I missed the cup, which blew me away that people cared about the cup. Well, the fucking cup is back, and I've even got a special version of the cup that's a little bit small. Oh, what is that? Why did cache so many events? Oh my god, it just kept everything. I said holy cannoli. When was that? I don't even remember that. Yeah, so Delta 8, for anybody that's curious, is like, it's different than like regular gummies and shit you'd normally find. Delta 8's pretty it's fucking weird. I know like one of the concerns is that it just requires a lot more of it to hit as hard as like weed-based stuff does. And I understand that, but like that shit can hit. Like, easily on a half of a tiny ass little cube gummy, I almost got to the protein dimension. And last time, I went to the protein dimension on like half of a brownie that was like, you know, super fucking potent, that was made by people who were like fucking Audix level weed lords. I mean, like, they knew what the hell they were doing. Like, they don't fuck around. And, you know, Delta 8, little crazy. If I can figure out like what the measurements on it was, I don't know why the hell. Maybe it hit me extra hard because like I was just kind of sedentary or whatever. I don't know, dude. But I tried that like a few nights ago. I didn't try that like early on in the procedure. But anyway, it is great to be back, and you know, thank you guys for being so patient and waiting on me and everything for this, and thank you for listening to me my ramblings and all that stuff. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, we haven't streamed for half of January, so for all like the monetary support and stuff, I'm really appreciative of that, because like I said, I basically didn't work for half the month, so that's like never great. Like, so I really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for being really supportive and like showing up and everything. Now, speaking of supportive, we have 2 links, I believe, from Needles and from Jigakuro, respectively. Well, actually, it's not respectively, because this is Jigakuro's is first. Let's see what we got. We got I missed this shit. Altoona style pizza in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Is it legal to wage war on just one city in your own country? This is probably grounds for that, right? Like, this is, you can go to war over this, right? Like, definitely. Like, I mean, right? Like, you totally go to war over this. Yeah, I mean, this has been war. Yeah, this has been war for less. Yeah, I would agree. Like, this is that's terrible. God, I'm yelling at it because the fucking incision still hurts. You see me wince, I'm really sorry. I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to focus on like whatever. I'm sorry. It's gonna happen a little bit. I can't really. Still hurts sometimes. Then we generated record profits last year. Good work, team. Sorry we don't have the budget for salary increase. Employee retention is difficult in this economy. I like how this is the same thing we were bitching about probably like 2 nights before I left for surgery, actually. So that's pretty fucking good. Thank you, Needles. Thank you, Jigakuro. Those are both very beautiful. Very beautiful. I know people have sent me the Microsoft acquisition of Activision and Sony's acquisition of Bungie, and like, I'm not as poo-poo on Microsoft acquiring things lately. I know some people are, but like, I don't really think it's going to matter for a lot of them, because I think Microsoft's probably going to tread lightly with a lot of those companies because they want good developers on their side to, you know, push exclusives and all this other shit. Sony's in the same boat. They want to do the same thing. So I think for the most part, they're going to leave these companies alone, which is actually not great for the Activision thing. I was really hoping that would mean that Bobby Kotick and a few of the other dick faces were going to get ousted. But money drives everything, and I believe they're going to keep Kotick on, which is really unfortunate, but that's all I'm gonna say about that. The big worry I have is just like, I don't want it to turn into like the movie industry where like Disney owns fucking everything. So, you know, I don't like that, but that is what it is. So, yeah. Dude, look at my beard. It's going fucking crazy right now because I normally trim like those top sides. Anyway, yeah, old gross. Kotick's out as soon as the deal's done. See, I read something completely different, that they were keeping him on, but that was like the day after it happened. So I guess that's like its own thing. But whatever. Anyway, the great consolidation, as it were. All that aside, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bitter Butts. Here, where we're gonna be doing all kinds of fun shit tonight. We're actually gonna be playing the Bloodborne Demake. So, God Almighty, see, I had to switch it over, and now it's like a shower of whatever. God, what is happening? What is happening? All right, there you go. There you go. Look, that cup looking nice and full now. OCD, thank you for gifting out a sub to Vaughn, and Soki, thank you for the 69 months. Thank you for the 69. We also had 2 Steam gifts. We had Sucker for Love from Zach, and I believe Vampire Survivors from Kunzer. So thank you both for those. You guys are wonderful. But yeah, we're gonna be trying out the Bloodborne Demake thing, which I've been following this for a while. I don't know, like, I don't know how to feel about it yet, because I haven't really seen much on it. But I feel like this is a big novelty for a lot of people, but considering how much we dive through, like, indie horror bullshit, I think that this won't be too foreign for us, because we're very used to, like, lo-fi aesthetic type stuff. Like, we're pretty used to this now. We do a lot of it every, like, spooky month, so... I'm not expecting anything like super out of the ordinary with this, I guess. So I'm gonna tab out of this. The intro to this is kind of broken. I don't know why. It just doesn't really work right. It works once it gets to the menu, but it doesn't work great until then. I like how they just leaned into it. They're just like, just put the damn PlayStation logo in there, because this isn't sold. So, like, you know, they're allowed to do that. They can do this. No big deal. PP combo lo-fi flashlight to Bloodborne 2. But anyway, I'm excited to try this. Like, it's gonna be, I think it looks cute. You know, it's a cool idea. You know, I'm glad that somebody made it. Like I said, I don't really know like why, but maybe it's less a why and more of a why not, I guess. If somebody's just gonna do it, like, there you go, right? There you go. You can tell chat about the animals while you're on. Oh yeah, the animals have actually both been pretty good. Shockingly good. You know what, Dustin? I'm gonna charge you a fee for what you just gave me with these words. I'm gonna charge you, like, how do you like, how, like, God, the legs on the bus go step step step. I like how it's got fucking, like, I don't even remember what to call that dude, the fucking just mannequin bust head thing that's always like panic or whatever. And it's pretty cursed, though. I mean, I don't know. We can have bust legs if you guys want, right? But yeah, no, Kale's been real sweet. Dog's been real, like, Bella's been good. But yeah, they've both been good. Anyway, let's get into this, because this is gonna be something, right? Why is it 200? That's interesting. You know what, though? I'm not gonna complain, because there's oh, look at that. Oh God, FPS cap. We could do cinematic. What do you guys want to do? You want to do... I'll put it on 24. We got dithering. We got some warpies. We got some jitters. I'm just going to leave all this as it is, because I think this is, like, all kind of curated in its own way to, I guess, like, try to have, like, a traditional, like, PlayStation style thing. Whatever. So we're just going to roll with it, right? We're just going to go with it. Our volume slider is good to 200. Also, if I missed anybody's messages that were, like, important, please, God, send me the thing. This has been a while. Lily with $10. I got out ahead of it. Look at that. I'm smooth. Woo! That's satisfying. I like that. That's got a good weight to it. Yeah, I even scaled it so, like, as the dollar amount goes up, it gets heavier and heavier. And, like, I scaled it, like, reasonably, unlike it was before. So, like, things get heavier as they go up, which is pretty fun. That is true. You can finally play Bloodborne at 60 frames per second. All right. Cool. So I'm actually curious as to, like, we're gonna call this character this is lo-fi anus. As Lofianus is gonna be what their name is, so congratulations, that's what you get. Wait, what? Come on, Lofianus. There is voice acting, yes. All right, so we got Lofianus. I don't know if I'll be able to It's a lot. I don't really know if we'll be able to make an anus, but like, you know, we're certainly gonna try because that's what we do. What the Lofi anus to brutally masturbate to Souls content too. I like some nice neon yellow hair. That's pretty good.
Welcome to
I don't think we're gonna get like good face. I like that. Ooh, wait. As far as skin color goes, can we actually like? Yes, yes, perfect. Very, very, very gorgeous. Yes, beautiful. I don't know what all these head types do, but oh, these are like the sliders. Oh, okay. Hey, give me money. What are you doing? What are you doing?
This is.
We're just gonna go, since we don't have a lot of options here, I guess we're just gonna yeah, there we go. I like that. That's nice. That's nice. This is Lofi anus. We haven't gotten to do an anus in a long time. So Philester, thank you for getting out 5 subs, and thank you, Lily, for the $10. Quasar's got something. Hang on a second here. Let's see what he's got. Thank you, Quasar, for the $51.69. That's a lot. That's a lot, dude. Thank you so much, Quasar. That was not correct. What's not correct? Are you good? If not, if that was like an error, send me a PM. Send me a PM. Thank you, Philestra. I appreciate it. And thank you again, Lily. You guys are both great. See what Quasar's got for us before we continue on. He was, but I feel like I'd probably be all down into it because I'm all about some spring boob, but I haven't seen spring boob in a long time. It's been forever. All right, Lofi anus, let's do it. Oh my god. God, they really did go all in on this, dude. We got Wasted Skin, we got Milk Toast, we got Lone Survivor, Troubled Childhood, Violent Past. What do I normally do? I think I'm gonna go with like the axe build because like I'm gonna do something that I'm like familiar with this, at least to some extent. It's been a while since I've Bleedborne, but let's see what we got. Let's see what do. Hey, Pingy. Yeah, I'm feeling Sumi. I feel like a little Sumi. I don't know. I don't even know what is Sumi.
Let's begin the transfusion.
Nasty Patty was them trying to murder someone who they thought was only pretending to be. That's what it was. Yes, you're right.
Whatever happens,
Absolutely.
you may think it all a mere.
I suspend his hamster, nerd. That was the Nasty Patty. Oh no, that was definitely the Nasty Patty. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe that was Squidward just sucking at making burger. Yeah, VA is real low. I don't know what to do about that because Lo-fi anus to extract blood it goes to the lowest 5 of the anus. How'd the cup get so fucking emptied? What blew it up? Was it Quasar's thing? Probably was. I'm pretty sure it is like the entire game because I think the person who made it was like, yeah, you know, I cleared my run in like 3 hours. I don't know if we'll finish this. Like we might, I don't know, but I mean it's rather robust. Even just this alone, it's like pretty robust as a concept for like a kind of lo-fi type like remake. I don't know exactly how it works either. Like I don't know how much of this was like ported over and then downsampled. Like I have no idea. I don't know. I can't fathom that all of this was like animated and re-rigged like independently from. Oh shit, they're gonna do an inguinal hernia repair. Look at that. Thank God I didn't see that going under, because if I had, I would have been having a bad time. Bad time. Yeah, the fact that like any of this would have been like.
You found yourself a hunter.
I don't know, like I guess like. I don't know, that's just crazy. Like if all this is like independent of any of like the original assets, that's nuts. Oh, look, navigate. Look at him down there. Look, that's cute. Okay, so it does not have analog control. It is, I guess, strictly D-pad. Enter and scroll. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. All right, man. Big hunt time. big hunt time. Oh God, low detail horror looks scarier as per usual. You know, like. Oh, there you go. Okay, that's interesting. God, this is gonna be like so weird. So you actually rotate the camera with L2 and R2, which is crazy. Crazy. Dragon says, glad to see you, bad. Not glad to see this, but I'm hoping you enjoy it. Long month. Hope we catch up soon. Go hang with Techie. All right, buddy. Have a good night. Not bad back, but hey, you know, you're bad. Enjoy the hangout, man. Have a good one. Yeah, so I yeah, I don't know. Whoa. Oh, okay, because I was running, right? So that's I don't know. Like, it controls kind of weird, mainly because it's like on a D-pad, right? So like that's strange. I probably need to be paying attention to these because some of these might have. Ew, God, you have to hold. Oh man, you have to hold X to lock. Oh no! I'm sorry. Cross. Let's get it right. Let's not screw this up. I do not believe there is an analog option. I don't think so anyway. All right, buddy. Let's see how weird this feels. The answer is very. The answer is extremely. God, just even like turning the camera is so weird. Oh God, it feels so strange. You know what? I'm just gonna. Oh, I'm stuck. Never mind, I'm good. I'm just gonna leave because like this is gonna take some serious. Right, I have to die. Okay. This is gonna take some serious getting used to. So like you have to hold down X to lock on, which is definitely strange. I don't know. Maybe there is an analog option. I didn't see anything like that. That is true. There was no L3 on the original PS1. God, now I'm getting flashbacks to us rating all of the what was it? Rating all the fucking controllers. God, my brain is gonna be like my brain is gonna be all kinds of shot all the way through this. Is there a toggle option to lock on instead of holding down? I don't think so, but we could certainly check. This is also just available on itch, by the way. Like, this is not, it's not a paid thing. They can't charge money for it because it's a, you know. Yeah, they can't charge money for it because of course it is just like straight up yoinking another property. So what do the menus look like? Oh God. Oh God. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, so there's our quick item. Oh man. Oh, this is gonna be this is something. Can I equip that? Oh, okay. Alright. Alright. The moon looking like an old Sierra logo. I know, right? It didn't take like 30 million years to load up. Like, what the shit is that? An abandoned doll. Alright, where's the whack axe? Where's old Wacky Axie? Actually, do you even get... I don't even remember if you get Wacky Axie in the beginning. I think you can. Yeah, you gotta talk to... Wow, where are those boys? Because, like, this is so disorienting, because, like, so much of it's, especially with Bloodborne, since it's been so long since I've played it, like, there's, like, a weird kind of, like, muscle memory to it, naturally, since, like, the controls are a little different, everything's kind of weird, you're like, oh my God. I'm surprised this guy isn't blue for Penelenas. Well, it's not Penelenas, it's... I don't even remember... They offer you a trick weapon. Okay, so they've got the saw cleaver and the threaded cane. Is it closer up here? Lock by force. No, okay, this is insight, of course. Fucking Lofi. I guess we'll take the pistol and what was it? Oh God. The music is like correct for the most part because I couldn't. Most of the time, it's really strange whenever you see like a lo-fi thing that's got like kind of crushed sounding music. It's really weird because most of them are trying to emulate PlayStation, which like PlayStation audio quality was not bad, right? Like it's not like that was like one of the big sells of the PlayStation is that it doesn't have like the CD quality audio. I guess we're gonna have to use the saw cleaver. I don't think the axe is here because I think the axe is normally like in that area. I think it's like in a slightly higher up maybe. This is really impressive so far. Like, again, I don't know if this is something that we'll finish. I'm not like, you know, oh man, gotta fucking finish this, but it's the controls are definitely strange. Very, very, very odd. But I suppose in a lot of ways it does kind of feel like, it does kind of feel like a... Wow, okay. It is neat though. Like I have to say, like this is very impressive. I'm surprised that all of this is unique. Like I think that's the most impressive part yet is like the fact that just the fact that all of this is apparently original, but I don't know if that's like 100% true. I guess I'd have to I would have to like sit down and like actually either talk to the person who made it or, you know, whatever. It's very crunchy, but yeah, no, it's really weird, especially like in lo-fi horror games that try to emulate PS1 that have like poor music quality is so weird to me because it's not like in any way how that works, right? Like that's not a thing. The PlayStation did not have bad audio whatsoever. Okay, so maybe we'll have slightly better luck with this guy this time. Rotating the camera is still so fucking difficult. I wonder how bad pathing is. Like, I wonder if it's... Oh my god. Oh my god, it feels so weird. I keep trying to use the stick to change the camera and I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh god. I sent Nick all the Soul Reaver games a while back. Were those on PC? Also, I'm gonna tell you, the being bedridden for like 2 weeks has definitely made my want for like the has definitely made my want for the Steam Deck much higher because I was like, fuck, I wish I had like the Steam Deck or whatever. That would have made it so much easier to play like all kinds of crap. I don't know if there's any controller options. If there were, they would have been back on the main menu. So I guess I could like go back to the main menu, but I'm not also sure how to do that because there is no I think no, Steam Deck would have been sweet. The back button do nothing all except one. Wow. Well, I don't know if I think like more so nowadays, I've actually, with older games, I've not really had any problems with, like just Windows in general has been like fine as far as like running older games in some instances has been pretty easy. Did the werewolf always have low health here? Yeah, he gets lower health once the, yeah. Okay, so let's try, oh wait, here we go. System, there we go. Maybe we got, there's cheats? I don't know what the cheats are, but that's fun. So there's just graphics, cheats, and audio. So there's no controller options. So it looks like this is kind of what we're rolling with. Now I did take like strength-based stuff here because I figured we'd be using the axe, but unfortunately, yeah, none of that. Oh, these are like notoriously broken. There is lock on. It is you hold down cross, which is very strange. Like, it feels very odd. Okay. Yeah, like, not like remembering everything about Bloodborne, like, off the top of my head here, and all that shit, and then going into this is gonna be crazy. Let's start with that cross shit. It's totally cross, because I'm Sony fanboy diehard for life, dude. Fucking eat shit, breathe poopy doopy. Sony! Love Sony. Yum. Yum yum. Love it. God, I love Sony. Yum yum company. All right. What are we doing here? I guess we need to go, Oh shit, there's the save. Checking memory card. Cute. Again, a lot of the novelty of this, I guess, is not like, I'm not gonna say like lost on me because that's not true. I think this is actually like really impressive. But just because we've done so many like lo-fi horror games, right? For like, for Spooky Month and everything, it's not, the novelty of it being like a demake is not quite as, I guess, prevalent as, I guess some people would have it. Does it still have multiplayer? No. No, I don't think so. If it does, then I just missed it, or I like acknowledged it and then didn't say anything about it. Last I remember hearing they require some external stuff to get them to run proper. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised like they didn't use like the DualShock as like a base. Okay, I think we get the... I thought we got the insight from... I don't know. This ladder also, I don't remember that. Like, that's not in like the base game, is it? No, it's not. Yeah, man. I don't know what we're doing. I'm gonna go back to the... We're gonna go back to the dream and, oh shit, you can walk across those, I guess. Insight's the Cleric Beast. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how to get the key to the first floor because I know you can go through that door and then go around or whatever. Yeah, look at all this over here. This is that's fun to navigate with D-pad. Like, Normally, I prefer D-pad for... Ah, there it is. Okay, got it. Got it. We're good. We're good, everybody. Got the first floor key. Yeah, like I said, I feel like if I had played, like, Bloodborne recently, then that would probably make this, like, a little bit easier. You don't have to, like... Okay, the key to Yosef is first floor... Okay. Did I, like... lock my first floor clinic key? Okay, well, we can talk to... Never mind. Well, there was somebody behind that. There wasn't. It was just... it was just some pixelated mud. You know how it is. I think you can use this one here. No? Do you have to, like... I'm trying to see if, like, I maybe need to use it. That would be a no. Do I need to set it as a... Oh my god. Okay, so you gotta go to quick items. You have to set it as an equipped item. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, so we gotta do that. We're gonna have to do that on the other side too. I probably should read the little guys. That's what I should have done. You're right. The bullet transfuser. I'm curious to see how the hell that's gonna work. How the heck-a-doodle-doo that's gonna work. Alright, well, let's go ahead and now that we got that equipped, I guess, let's go ahead and do the do. Welcome back, Nick. Glad to have you back. I missed Silly Beard Man crunch chip in my ear while saying silly made-up words. I haven't crunched any chip tonight. Thank you, Exile, for the 27 months. I appreciate it. You are the bomb. There we go, some blood vials. Look at that. Which I guess we need to probably equip blood vials back. Yep. Okay. Now, how do you change... I forgot how they said you change the quick items. I know there's a way to do it. There's a way to do it. Let's see. Yeah, this is very, this is very, like, very throwback on a lot of this stuff. All right, so we got the key ring there, we got bullet transmuser there. Maybe I mean, I don't, we'll fucking figure it out later. I'm okay with just having one up at the moment. Jiggy Crow with $2 says, let's also catch up on puns. All right, I'm gonna check that here in a second. What's that smell? My voice is actually getting a little tired because, like I said, I haven't really been doing big talky voice very much at all the past couple weeks because, you know, recovering from surgery and all that stuff. Also, it's just a heads up, this stream may be a little bit shorter than it normally is because, again, it's while I can sit at the computer, it's hard to sit for like a long time, and getting up and down, like I would take shorter breaks, but like getting up and down also still sucks. Very pinchy. Okay, L1 to attack left hand, firearms, quicksilver bullets. Okay. So let me equip that. I don't know if like parrying works the same way. I would imagine it probably does work similar or something. I want you to know, I said something like grubby snub dinglers in reference to fingers the other day, and immediately went, oh, that's something Nick would say. Yeah, I'm glad to see that people's like vocabulary is slowly being poisoned by my stupidity. Big stupid is on Unreal. Oh, I believe it. I believe that. It is very impressive so far. I think like the level of detail that was put into this is really impressive. Oh, all right. Yeah, man, you gotta poison that well with bad vocabulary. An old central Yarnam. I will say though that this is making me look forward to doing. So for anybody who wasn't here at the beginning, there's a bunch of announcements, catch up on like the surgery stuff. So if you really want to hear about that stuff, I would head back and go watch the VOD on that because there was a lot of stuff. So I'm not gonna go back through all of it. One of the bigger ones, though, is that this month we'll be doing a Souls-a-thon. So we'll actually be playing through all of the Souls games leading up to Elden Ring. And then, of course, we'll be doing Elden Ring as soon as it comes out. And then on top of that, we'll be doing the D&D, Bits D&D campaign thing starts this month. So if that's something you're interested in, it's happening. Hey, look, more Quicksilver bullets. Thank God. Let's try to parade the next dude, because now I'm curious if it even works. Tired Dad with the 20 months, 7-month streak. Nothing's broken yet. That's a good sign. Get out of here. Get out of here, you scrumples.
Welcome to bitterness.
Get out of here. Get out. Lily with the gifted sub. Look at them all plinking in there. Yeah, there they go. God, that's satisfying to watch. Ham Hizzle with the resub says, welcome back. Thank you, Ham Hizzle. I appreciate that. Thank you all again for being absolutely wonderful. I really do appreciate it. You guys are fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you for... God, it's another hype train. Okay. You know what? Do it. Do it. I dare you. I dare you. Because like I said, I haven't worked for half of January, so fuck it. Fuck it, dude. Second hype train? Why not? I don't care. Fucking do it. I don't care. You think I just... You won't. You won't do it. Oh my god. Fucking lo-fi Cleric Beast might be the greatest thing I've ever heard. It kind of reminded me, it was like a little dark, sassy moment there. I like that. That was good. little dark, sassy. Return of the Hunter's Dream. No, not yet. However, I will save. Nick needs money. I'm surprised it isn't Sonic tonight. It's a Souls game. Oh, what is that? Who the fuck did that? What is that? That's scary. Also, Lily and whoever the hell, who just did 20 gifted subs? You're ridiculous. Anani Moose, you can't do that. It's against the law. And thank you, Lily, for gifting out a sub. Exile for gifting out a sub. Y'all just filling up the cup with subs. Damn. Why anything but Dark Sassy? Dark Sassy is a fantastic game. Nobody can tell me otherwise, dude. Whoever that was, seriously, thank you. I really do appreciate that. That was very, very nice of you. Okay, cool. We're just level 5 on the hype train right out the gate.
Not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert.
Hey Gilbert, what's up, man? We've heard your shit before, so I'm not gonna sit here and listen to all the dialogue. We know this is that. Fucking starts at level 5. Seriously, thank you to everybody who gifted out subs and stuff. I really do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely wonderful, and thank you for keeping this show in business. And I have the best community on Twitch. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying other communities are bad. I'm just saying that mine's the best because look at you all. Look at you. See, we have a good balance of like wholesome, but like undeniably ridiculously sarcastic and crass. And I feel like that dynamic of like super crass and ridiculous, but also like willing to get down and dirty and be wholesome and kind to each other is what makes us unique, right? Because there are those areas like on the internet that are just like kind of sickeningly wholesome, where like it's all positivity all the time and like it's exhausting. And then you got the holes that are like super negative all the time, and that's fucking exhausting. So we have a good balance of just like, you know, being like, man, you guys are great. Also, eat my dick. Also, poo poo patty, eat my dick. And I feel like that's the unique nature of our little community here. So there you go. That is the unique nature of it. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back, I guess, to the other area. You'll forgive me if I seem to kind of step back. Sometimes when I laugh, like it's like yanks, where they put the flesh mesh down there. It like if I pull like a certain way right now, it like kind of yanks at it. It's a really weird feeling. He said it'll go away, but for right now, this is what it is. So I like that the cup is back, man. I miss the damn cup, dude. Like I miss the cup. It's so satisfying to watch, especially now that it's all bit stuff. I don't know. I like it. It's nice. My skin staples are angy. Yes, they're really angy. They're very, very, very angy. Oh, I also wanted to talk about so since I used my phone to like fuck around and you know, because I wanted like something to like play or whatever. I had 3 free months of Apple Arcade, which if anybody's not familiar with it, it's Apple's like game service thing. It's kind of like a secondary app store. The nice part about it is that they have like stipulations where like you can't have in-app purchases. So like a game is just a game, right? Like there's no bullshit, there's no ads, there's no nonsense, there's no time-gated garbage, whatever. There was a really cool little game I played called, I think it was like Outlanders. It was very Banished. So if you like Banished, it's like that. I played it for probably about 10 hours, and like I did it in sandbox mode, and I got to the point where like I ran out of room and my little colony became like self-sufficient and it was huge, and I'm like, I don't really know how to go past this, so I uninstalled it. But I mean, for a mobile game, like it was pretty pretty good. I enjoyed it. Had a couple other things too that kind of just sucked. There's a little game called Mini Motorways that's actually pretty fun too, where you have to like build like a city's like traffic structure. This is probably the most uninteresting thing in the world, but like I'm gonna be honest, I was losing my fucking mind because I'm sitting there and like I can't fucking do like anything. I can't even sit at the computer. It was hard to use my laptop, so I'm over here just desperately trying to like find something to do. Probably watch through like, wow, that was delayed as fuck. Holy shit. Oh, is Mini Motorways on Steam? It's a cute little game. I actually really like. I'm gonna see if I can parry. Oh, look at that! Wow, that actually feels pretty good for this. You know what? I'm kind of upset actually that I feel like the parry in this feels better than most Souls. How do I put this? The parry in this feels better than most Souls clones parries. Like, actually feels better. I was outpatient, Ace. I was home the same day. That didn't mean I was healed the same day, but I was home the same day, so I didn't have to deal with hospital food, so that is a good. Oh, Outriders, not Outlander. Yeah, it's Outriders. No. It's Outlander. I don't know. You could check it. It's check on Apple Arcade, I guess, really quick, and look for like. Fuck, I can't remember the name of it now. I feel like it was Outlanders. It's out something. I don't know what it is, but it was pretty good. That's 2 level 5 hype trains. You guys are stupid poopy. You guys are ridiculous. Thank you, Zelda, for another 5 gifted subs. Deranged, Inferno, all you guys. Thank you so much for stuffing money in my face. I really do appreciate it. And again, thank you guys for being very patient while we... What is that? What? Excuse me? What? Like, what? Dude, I forgot about Outriders. Like, actually forgot about it. Is Bloodborne PS1 medieval levels of God or nah? Oh, medieval. Okay, never mind. I was so confused there for a second. I was like, what? What are we talking about? What's going on over there? That looks like a thing. Maybe we could jump that? Yeah. Oh, good. I got the monocular. Hallelujah. Oh, hey, man, I'm alive. That's good. I'm on the streets of this old Yarnum. Yeah, I wonder if I wonder if the skip works. No, the answer to that is no, I'm sure. Well, I don't know, man. It depends on if like you could clippy dippy up. It doesn't matter. This has like actual cheats anyway, so I'd imagine that like you could do some. What the fuck? Oh, there's like a hunter here instead of a. Wow, that's interesting. Oh god. Well, come on, PP. Oh god, like parry timing. Like, what even is it? Parry timing. What even? I guess let me blood vial it up real quick. Hopefully we don't die. Dude, you stop it. Stop it. Yeah, it's because it's not the big boy down here, which I guess makes sense because like, damn it, I don't want sweaty. I don't want the sweat. I'm just gonna whack him. I don't know. I'm trying to find like the. Oh, we're out of bullettis anyway, so it didn't even matter. What's that? There's some strangeness to it for sure. But like, I mean, it's a fucking like solo project demake of a very, very popular game. So I mean, like, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, this feels fucking weird. Like, the fact that this exists at all is like very interesting. Oh god. Oh no, we're dead. Oh, we're not dead. We're good. We're good. I mean, I'm only using like all of my fucking shit, but that's fine. I'm out of bullets. And I have to use like, what is it? The transfuser or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, we got him. All right. We did it. I think it's really neat. Yeah. People pay top dollar for certain sweaty clothes. You should be glad to get them for free. I was about to make a joke about OnlyFans, but I didn't do that. Not this time. However, I do want to try on those sweaty clothes because, like, why would you not want to try on some sweet, 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 sweaty clothes? Let's do. You know, if I can. Oh, right, that was the unequip button. Okay, we're good. Yeah, man. All right, now I'm. How are the clothes even fucking sweaty? They've been sitting there on the ground for God. Okay, look. If you find clothes on the ground that are still suspiciously wet with the sweat of an individual, I feel like you should probably be more concerned. You know what? It doesn't matter because, like, at this point, I mean, everything's been taken over by Beastland, so whatever. Whatever, I guess. Honestly, it seems a lot less one-to-one than I was expecting, but still ridiculously faithful. I would agree with you. Yeah, it is less one-to-one than I thought it was going to be, but it's pretty up there. I mean, like, it's got a lot of shit going on, which is really impressive. About where the individual is who left those very sweaty. I'm just confused as to, like, how they're still sweaty. Do you think maybe it was that hunter that changed? You know what it probably was? You know what it probably was? They had probably just gotten back from the gym. Because naturally, if you like Bloodborne Hunter Man, I mean, that's a lot of work, right? So I mean,
Welcome.
you got to keep that body in like tip-top physical condition. You know, like they out there, they don't want to get too bulky. They got that Jesus on the cross shit going on. You know what I'm talking about. So like, they got to stay trim, and you know, that shit ain't easy, right? They got to stay on it. Old Yarnum has been acquired by Microsoft. Dude, I was dying at all the articles about the Bungie thing because it's just like, I love reading shit that are, it's articles that are obviously targeted towards people who don't know. And it cracks me up because it was like Bungie, creators of Destiny and formerly Halo. I'm like, who the fuck doesn't know that? It's like the two properties that they are most famous for that are both enormously popular games, and I'm like, this has to be targeted towards like old ass investors or some shit. Like who the fuck would not know what Bungie has done, right? It's like, oh man, what could they have possibly done? I don't know. Look at former creators of Halo. I'm like, yep, they were. I was like, not, you know, that Bungie in particular, but, you know, a Bungie of some name did do that. Not the Bungie we're looking at there, but, you know, a Bungie. One of them there Bungies. God, I wish their name was Bungie. That would be a lot more fun, to be honest with you. That'd be a lot more fun. KC with the 48 months, he says, we're dropping an LFG, Nippon, Gasm, and Bittersweeter. Thank you so much, KC. By the way, some of our emotes got some much-needed revisions. Bitter A is now high fidelity and beautiful. Bitter Gasm has been redone. And on top of that, Bitter Nippon has made its glorious return. I don't know how much it'll get used, but I don't care because it actually looks really good and it's very well done, so I don't give a shit. We got slots and it looks good, and it's also on a mug. In case for some reason you want a mug with Bitter Nippon on it and a nice red Bitterbits logo. That indeed does exist, so you are welcome to use that as well for sipping on your mouth sauce. Check Discord if you want to see why I'm probably not going to work tomorrow. I do. Oh, it snowed. It snowed. It's okay. The couple slowly fill back up. Yeah, so it snowed over the weekend, which was really cool. That's always neat. And yeah, man, I was pretty happy about over the weekend. During my recovery time of like 90 years, it did snow, so. That was really rad. I was really happy about that. It snowed, and then I was just. Oh my god! Hang on a second. I gotta fix something really quick. Let me fix something. The OBS has been doing this like weird crash. I've actually been having a couple issues since switching to Windows. Windows 11. Nothing like major, but it's been a couple like hiccups here and there that I definitely, I don't know if it's been caused by Windows 11 or if it's just the fact that I've like haven't reinstalled this OS in like 6 years, which is probably also closer to closer to the actual reason that this is poopy patty supreme and like weird shit. And I've had like weird freezes and lockups and stuff like that, which is really annoying. If you want snow, I can just send you mine at the PO box. Speaking of the PO box, I don't know if there's anything at the PO box. I think there is. But if you did send something, I'm probably gonna go check that like tomorrow or whatever. All right, hang on. So this is oh my god, this is very punny. There's a lot of pun going on here. Iceberg, we're in a Titanic pickle here, but let us remain calm. We'll turn up soon. Where's the fucking turnip then? If they're gonna put turnip in there, it better be in the damn thing. But it's not. And honestly, I'm not 100% convinced that's a pickle. I'm pretty sure that's still a cucumber. So really, this whole thing is a goddamn sham, right? The whole thing's a sham, and I'm done. I'm done with it. Absolutely done with it. I can't fucking believe how wrong all of that was. I don't believe that's a pickle. There's no turnip. So really, the joke is void, and I'm not gonna have it. I'm not gonna have it anymore. I'm just not dealing with it. Just not doing it. Just not doing it. The turnip would not appear for hours after? Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're probably right. All right, which way are we going? We're heading up this way? I don't think the sweaty clothes have not worked to my advantage, which is a bit disappointing because, like, oh my god, this fucking camera. Like, it is so piss one for sure. I would say, like, the translation of this to, like, a PlayStation style control scheme makes it feel much more like a King's Field, but, like, I would actually say that, like, after spending, like, maybe 10 minutes playing King's Field on, like, the original PS1, I think it kind of controls better. Look out here with this anti-pickle rhetoric. I'm not saying it. I'm not anti-pickle. I'm just saying that is totally a fucking cucumber. Also, Quasar, I sent you the thing. You're good. You should have an email on that. Yeah. No, I'm just that was not a pickle. I'm convinced. You probably can't prove that it's a pickle anyway. So, do the clothes even have defenses? Yeah, I think they do. What the hell is that supposed to be? Pretty sure they do. Yeah, because it looks like we have all the standard like stats spread stuff. Maybe not actually. Maybe it's just. Yeah, they do. I don't know if you can check what they are. Yeah. What's the difference between between a cucumber and a pickle? It's literally just. It is literally just. Yes, it is the process of being pickled that turns it into a pickle. That is true. I will say though, it is interesting that I wonder what the reasoning behind it is. So like pickling as a process, right, exists, and it's tons of different things can be pickled, right? You know, like pickled eggs and fucking pig's feet and pickled cucumbers and all this other stuff. I do find it interesting though that like the pickle as like we know it, at least like I guess as a colloquialism for the United States, the pickle is just it's a pickled cucumber, right? And I'm assuming that's just because pickled cucumbers were just the most popular. So yeah, I don't know. I wonder why that is. Yeah. Rip out his weenie. Wow, this other guy, like, doesn't even care. He doesn't even give a shit. His friend just ate it big time. He didn't even care. He's just happy about it. He's like, yeah, whatever, man. It's cool. Don't worry about it. It might be the pickle mystery for the ages. It's pretty confusing, actually. Like, I wonder if it's just because, like, pickled cucumbers were just popular compared to, yeah. What are some... Okay, so this is a good question. So, like, what... Because we have people of all different, like, nationalities here. What is... Are pickled cucumbers just referred to as pickles in other countries? Or are they referred to as, like, pickled cucumbers, like, independently, right? Like, I'm really curious about that. Nice insight gain, bruh. Most popular in pickled cucumbers, just too many fucking syllables. Yeah, but people probably call them pickled cucumbers like in other places, right? Okay, Canada calls them they just call them pickles. Pickled garlic is supposedly good as an aside. Oh, I'm sure it is. Yeah, no, I don't doubt it. There's a lot of good pickled stuff, but yeah, like I mean, you would always refer to like pickled garlic as pickled garlic, right? Is cucumber different than zucchini? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Zucchinis are very the funniest thing I can say, like anecdote. The funniest anecdote I have about pickles versus zucchini. Cucumbers versus zucchini is cucumbers aren't as squeaky to eat. And anybody who's ever had like grilled zucchini, you know what I'm fucking talking about. Like you bite into them and it makes like a squeaky noise. Like, and you can feel it squeaking on your teeth. Zucchini is basically a squeakier cucumber. It is. It's squeaky. I'm not. Ah, shit. I'm not trying. Ah, fuck. I'm not trying to make a joke. But zucchini is just a squeakier cucumber. Because, like, you bite it, it's like, I'm like, ah, God, I hate it. Like, anytime I get, like hibachi grilled, like, anything, and, like, you have zucchini in it, and that shit's so damn squeaky. I'm not eating dog toys, I'm serious. It's a very squeaky thing. It's awful, and it squeaks on your teeth, and, like, if you're big on, like, it's for, I would imagine for some people it has to be like nails on a chalkboard. There is no way. There is no way that like there isn't somebody out there with like misophonia or some shit that just wants to put a bullet in their brain when they get the zucchini squeak, right? Like the squeak on the teeth. You're just like, God. These fucking birds are so loud. Get out of here. Oh my God, you just eat my ass. I like how the carrion crow is probably the most dangerous thing that we've fought yet. Oh God. You don't think you've had squeaky zucchini? I'm actually really surprised about that. Like, cause yeah, it's most of the time when zucchini is, it depends on how it's cooked. If it's like baked for a while, it probably won't have the squeak. If it is like grilled for a little bit, you will probably have the squeak. It depends. My house is full of people with misophonia. In case people don't know what misophonia is like the... Basically, you detest, like, eating sounds, like mastication and stuff like that. Like, it will drive you nuts. Like, if you get irritated by, like, gulping noises or, like, loud chewing... Really, any chewing, for that matter, you probably have fucking misophonia. Like, it's a thing. People fucking can't stand it. Like, oh my God, the gang is out tonight. But yeah, I mean, I wondered sometimes if I have it because like another thing that has the teeth squeak. In case you're looking for something else that's similar, have you guys ever bitten into mozzarella cheese, but like you don't bite it off with like your front teeth, like you'll bite it off with like your molars? If you're familiar, it's a similar squeak. Like biting into like a stick of mozzarella, you can get like that squeak. That is very, very, very similar to the zucchini squeak. I had to jam headphones in my ears at work a few years ago because my coworker ate at her desk and her whole mouth open, and I felt that sudden violent tendency. Oh no, I totally get it. Like, I don't think I have misophonia, but like there are certain food sounds that make me want to die. Like there was this dude I used to work with. We're gonna name him Kurt. His name's not Kurt, but we're gonna name him Kurt. He would how do I put this? He was a Coke connoisseur, and the man would just like crack open Cokes throughout the entire day. He was an overweight, like older dude, and like every day you'd hear the crack of the can, right? You hear the crack of the can, and then you hear this shit. Like this like periodic like sucking. I don't even know if you guys could hear that, but it was like this like and it was like kind of like spaced out. Sometimes you get a nice long drag on it. It'd be like a like awful, right? And there was this day they moved him in the quadricles. They moved him on the other side of me, right? Moved him on the other side of me, and I was like, oh my fucking God. I was like, they're bringing Coke Meister over here. And he was like a big dog in the company, right? Like he had been there like 5 million years, so naturally, whatever. So one day I had enough, And I looked over at my coworkers and I was like, I swear to God, if he cracks that fucking can of Coke open and if he slurps it again, I am going to fucking scream. And I remember I got up and I was like, God damn it, Kurt! I was like, you're just sipping on it like a fine wine. It's just a Coke. It's just a Coke in a can, man. I was like, just drink the damn thing. And he's like, he's kind of a dick anyway, so he probably had it coming. But the point is, the guy was like, not the worst person ever, but fucking shit. He was like, the Coke connoisseur. I was like, okay, dude. You're killing me right now with your damn slurping. Anyway, that would probably be a good example of like, I don't really know if that's not really misophonia, though. That's probably closer to like a just irritated with an asshole at work. But the point is, I would say maybe that specific thing falls under misophonia. I mean, granted, my issues with that guy were way more than just him slurping on the Coke. But whatever, right? Oh. I was yelled at for chewing once, like 4 years ago, and now if I ever eat, I have to put on some kind of music and dialogue noise. So wait, so are you bothered by your own chewing? Because I am sometimes, which I know some people probably think that's weird. I have gotten angry at myself chewing. Like, there have been times where I'm like, God, shut the fuck up. I got angry on stream one time eating a burrito because of my chewing noises, and I also like dripped some of it on my shirt, and I was about ready to just blow up, like just explode. I was so unhappy. I was like, God, shut up, me. Like, shut the fuck up. In the pause menu, press L1 to transform your weapon. That is very strange. Okay, so apparently we can get the transformed versions of the weapons if we. That's a great animation on that. I just wish we had I hate that we don't have the axe. I was really looking forward to that, but I guess
Aha. You must be.
I don't know, dude. But anyway, no, the fucking Kurt, the Coke slurper, just fucking. Oh my God. And like I lost my fucking mind at that. That was crazy. Look back at Discord and see Squeaky Zucchini.
Gammon. Friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about
Nightmare
now.
scenario? What nightmare scenario?
Don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good, you know.
All right, yeah, no, we've been down this road before. We have been down this road. Yeah, let's go sniff up. Oh, Kurt the Coke slurper, so Dave the water bottle. Oh, I would pick the water bottle crinkler any day. Because I feel like the Coke slurper just hits like that direct like anger node of just like stop. Okay, I can't yell. I'm trying to do everything I normally do. I'm really sorry. I just that my fucking incision site hurts when I yell and shit still, just because my doctor even said it when I went in today. He was like, after having 3 of these, he's like, he's like, you have no idea how much you use your lower abdominal muscles. He's like, until this happens. He's like, because like laying down's fine, standing up is fine. He's like, it's the process of getting in between those. It's just a nightmare. And like, it's yeah, it is. It's poop. It's poop butt. You got a kitty face. You got a kitty in your face. Okay, I got it. I'm on top of it. Oh.
Very well. Let me.
Let them echoes get in my butt. All right, so let's see. We can do. Oh. I was really excited to stream again tonight. I really was. I was very anxious because y'all know how I get. Anytime I take any short break or anything like that, I'm always thinking that I'm going to come back and bottom's going to have fallen out, like nobody's going to be here or something. Which is completely irrational, but still I do that. So it's I do that. I worry a lot. I want to make sure that everything stays on the up and up. What are we gonna do here? I guess I could just do strength, which we really don't. Oh, insane. That's weird. Yeah, all right, did it. Oh, okay. I guess let's save again because we haven't saved in a while. I don't know what the I don't know exactly how saving works. I guess you don't get thrown back to. I wonder where it puts you if you die. I'd better not fall out on stream. You're not a grill. You can't get away with it. That's true. That's true. It's not really about grill though. It's more about the size of the streamer. If we're gonna be completely accurate. It's more like it's less about grill or buoy, and it's more like how large is this streamer? Do they make us enough money to where like we're just gonna look the other way? Oh god. Oh. Whew. Might need to stand up here in a minute. Oh. Get a little stretch. Someone who's never blood butt, what is blood tinge? Blood tinge is like, I mean, I'm just gonna. It's mostly the gun oriented stat for the most part. But there are exceptions to that. There are weapons that utilize blood tinge, but for the most part, it's gun damage is pretty much what you're looking at for that. I hear all them chitter chatters going on in there. Now I just got to figure out how we're gonna get around to go do the Cleric Beast. I just wonder, like, if this is like a full blown like demake. It's got to have like a decent chunk of content. Again, I don't know if we'll finish this. I'm not as like drawn in by the whole lo-fi aspect. I'm very impressed by it, but just because we've done so much like lo-fi horror games and stuff like that, the aesthetic is kind of I'm very used to it by now, so like it's not quite as crazy for me, I guess. But I do greatly appreciate the clear amount of effort that went into this. Like there is obviously a ton of effort going on here, so that is wait, I guess I could drop down here. I don't know if that's gonna kill me, but fudge it. No, it ain't gonna kill me. I don't know where the heck this even puts us. It's kind of hard to tell like where you're at, even if like you're familiar with the game, because like naturally it's got like a oh my god. Oh man, I forgot that I don't like the overhead on that. Let's get it. I mean, it works in that situation because they were just lining up. I don't know if it is a full game demake. But I remember I think the person who created it was saying that like they did like a run through in about 3 hours. So I don't know. I have no idea. I wasn't paying attention. Why are we grilling large streamers? We're not grilling them. No, I mean oh, I get what you're saying. That's actually pretty funny. What the fuck is draw distance PS1? I'm gonna make a demake. I'm gonna make what demake am I gonna make with my non-existent game development skills that I could work on, but yet you know what? I've had a lot going on, and now that Linguini's fixed, I am hopeful for stuff going forward. And there are so many things that I would love to share with you guys right now, but I'm not going to share it yet because, like I said earlier, I'm not giving myself the little brain bump of like, congratulations, you did it, when I haven't done it yet. So, yeah, we're not doing that. We're just going to wait until the thing is ready, and the things are ready, and then I'll share it with you guys. And ta-da. Yeah, take that, Carrion Crow, you fool. Gotta go do some shopping. Partner flies in this weekend. I gotta get my apartment ready. All right, Pingy. Take it easy, buddy. You have a good shop, and have a good visit if I don't see you before then, even though I probably will, I guess. Whew. I know Garmin was a boss. That's in yeah, I mean that would make sense because yeah, Garmin's like pretty early on. Yeah, I doubt it's like the entire game. I can't see how that would be a thing, but
You are not ready!
you are not ready. What happened? Oh damn, they got me on the squus. I don't even know what the squus is, but man, they got me on it. You check out the Sonic Golf thing I posted in the spreadsheet channel? I don't think so. I was reminded of the bad Pakistan Sonic commercial though, like recently, and I was cracking up at that. So, love that shit. Please tell me it supports any controller. I know it supports X input because it's definitely I'm using my Elite controller on this. So, yeah, I don't know, but it does. I would imagine it supports most controllers. It's pretty easy to do that in Unity and Unreal. So if you encounter a game that's like I've seen the tutorials for it. It ain't that bad from the looks of it to implement like proper controller support. So yeah, I don't know why it wouldn't support just like general like gamepad stuff. Because if you're hooking up like a DualShock or something like that, you're probably gonna have the DS4 or the native like little input thingy that Sony has. So yeah, you're using squus from now on. I don't really know what squus means. I can't even really like. Normally, I can tell you what a word means in the dictionary, but I don't know what squus is. Squus is like kind of a. I would say squus is a situation that started out okay, but has soured very quickly. So, like, you know, if something's a squus, then it's like a, you know, like, oh man, I'm gonna go get like a hamburger, and then like you get there and you get stuck in line with like 30 people, and like some dude's like trying to kill you or something. I don't know. It's all your fault. I do like their little like lo-fi barks. It's pretty cute. I like that. Really wish I could like turn the camera with anything. Oh my god, my weenie. Oh! What? I don't even know what's happening. No, I don't want the carrion crow. Ah! It's like sweatier than like regular Bloodborne. It's sweatier because it's like so difficult to like turn around and like lock on to stuff. It's got increased levels of sweat. Oh my god! Das Crow, get out of here. Yeah, no, I like that situation was rapidly becoming squus. So. Yeah, baby. Gonna skim bomb dom I'll do. Oh, hey, is this a shortcut? I know this is a shortcut. No, I thought that was a shortcut back to the back towards like the clinic, but I don't think it is. This might be. It just might be. I was gonna pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today, but squus of squusses, today was Tuesday. I don't know who's actively maintaining the dictionary. I think it's I think Zelda's the one with like is it Zelda that has like most control over the dictionary. Okay, I'm gonna be real. The transform attack on this fucking sucks weenie, and I can't stand it. Like this is awful. It gives me a dry dilly stack. Oh my god, you know. We've already changed some stuff for this demake anyway. Just let this actually pause the game. Like this is ridiculous otherwise. Yeah, it's just got like so much wind up. But then again, I never liked I was never like a saw cleaver person. Like I remember when I first played Bloodborne, and it's part of a story that I can't fully tell because it would. Let me just put it this way. I played Bloodborne before it came out. And I like a little bit. I didn't play like the whole game, but I remember hating like the saw cleaver and all that shit like immediately. Like I couldn't stand it. I went like straight with it. Like after I used them, I was like, God, I hate these, and I ended up switching over the axe, and I was like, oh, this is so much better. I even like the threaded cane. Okay, I did not like the cleavers very much. I just got here and I'm very confused. Don't be confused. It's okay. Oh, God. I don't know who's doing the dictionary. I'm pretty sure it's Zelda. Yeah, I could be wrong though. Speaking of dry PP energy, my puzzle app lost 2.5 months of data. Oh my god, that's a lot of data. As a Dex user, I was cursed to the cane for eternity. You could have used like the saw cleaver and stuff. That would have probably been fine. The hell are we? Did we just go? Oh, yeah. Give me them there Quicksilver bullets. Thanks very much. There is like a quick turn because like if you wow. Wow, fucking gun me shoots over there. Oh, the saw spear? Oh my god. No, what was the I even made a video about it. And now I can't even remember the damn name of it. Shit. God, I can't remember the name of the thing now. I don't know, whatever. But you know what's really cute, actually, is I have on YouTube a guide on how to beat Gascoigne, like, really easily. And it was a guide I put up a long time ago. And I find it really interesting because people still comment on that and they're like, thank you so much, like this helped me beat the boss. And there's something about that that's like really like wholesome and kind of funny, but also it's really embarrassing because I can't stand any of like my older content. No, not the pizza, the rifle spear. There you go. That was it. It's just weird because it's like, I don't know, it's so strange to me that someone would find like anything like that useful, especially in like current time. Like, I don't know like why anybody would find, I guess, that useful, because like there's so many like guides and like text-based like tutorials and all this other stuff. Like, it's shocking to me that like anybody would be like, oh man, this is something that's like super useful and super helpful. And I just find that really strange. I don't know why. Like, it was so weird. But I'm really glad that people still find those useful. It's fun to have like old videos that I guess people find some merit in. I mean, that's the case with like old VoDs and stuff, dude. There's people that like go back and watch shit from like 2017, 2018 periodically, and you know, it's strange to me, but it's a good feeling, and it makes me happy that people can still appreciate some of the older stuff, because I feel like, I'm not gonna say it was worse or better. It was just a little different than it is now. Hey, Sim, how you doing? Yeah, it wasn't like worse or better. It was just different, right? Like, and that's the best way you can really look at like, your, I guess, like content. If you've been making it for a while, is just like, it's just different. I mean, it's not like you probably improved in some ways, and you probably regressed in others. Who knows? Like, you maybe worse, maybe better. Who knows? Hard to tell sometimes. But the main thing you have to remember with that is you thinking that something is worse may not translate to your actual audience in any way. Like, you could think that like X, Y, or Z sucks, and other people could be like, I don't even care that changed. Like that, I don't even care. Like, whatever. So, you know, it's just how it is. But what I'm getting at here is I'm glad that there are people out there who still find value in those old videos. Like, it's very, very strange to me, but I'm glad that there are people out there who still find them useful. Okay, all right. I'm using this now with like the little bit of extra range, because I needed to break that dude's guard. Oh god. Oh no.
You are not wanted here.
Yeah, all right. Oh yeah, I'm sure that's probably has something to do with it. People being like better like visual learners. Yeah, I'm sure that has something to do with it. I've thought about making more stuff. Like, I actually enjoy making like guide videos, but the weird part is I feel like that market is so saturated. But the weird part about that, me saying that it's saturated, is also kind of strange, because those guide videos are some of the most popular ones I've ever done, and almost every single time when I do make them, people are like, oh, this is awful, because I can't transform without... Oh, that's terrible! Yeah, I can't, people always say, they're like, I really appreciate how, like, to the point and, like, the brevity of it, right? Like, people have always appreciated that about, like, anytime I made a guide, they always bring that up. They're like, oh, hey, this wasn't full of, like, a bunch of bullshit. You got, like, right to it, and you had a great strat, and that was it. And that... So, like, I guess I'm, like, okay at it. So maybe I should do more of it. I don't know. But, like, it's not really something I'm passionate about. I kind of just do it randomly to try to, like, help people out if I know something's, like, a big pain in the ass. Oh, hey, well, what the fuck? There is a big dude. Look at that. Now, that's interesting, because I didn't think he was, Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't even think they had the model for that guy, which is interesting that they weren't over in the other area by the, Huh, that's neat. Look at his real ass face. He doesn't have a real face. It's gross. Yeah, there's a lot of guide videos, I guess, that start off with like, "What's up, gamers? What's up?" This is Steve Trey 99 back at it again, gamers. What's up? This is my Fortnite tutorial. This is gonna teach you how to build Minecraft in Fortnite while also making a cheese donut sandwich. Like, favorite, subscribe, and eat my asshole out 6 times out in the back of the high school parking lot. Catch you later, gamers. Like, there's no guide. It's just over. Like, the video just kind of ends. Like, there's... It's just over. Whatever. Have we fought any bosses yet? No, we haven't fought any bosses yet. Not yet. Also, don't forget if you take any clips to put them in the clip dump, because you will probably be put in the highlight reel. Because it has been very nice to have people like actually put stuff in the clip dump, and then I've been able to go and pull it and also credit people for taking the clips in the first place at the end of the video. So don't forget, if you take clips, to go put them in the dump. Which, big shout out to everybody who takes clips and stuff. Like, I've been trying to make sure everybody's name is on that list and correct, because you guys are amazing and you make stuff like that. It's super easy to do as opposed to like the nightmare that it is otherwise. The Clip Squad, because there was actually a good example of the Clip Squad, not the Clip Squad missing one, but like people in general missing one, and it was actually the clip of Rat Pit from Minecraft, which was posted, I think, after the fact. It wasn't actually posted around the time that it came out, which means I didn't have Rat Pit in the highlight reel, and Rat Pit was one of my favorite Minecraft moments, which I was like, shit. Like, that was seriously one of my favorite Minecraft moments, and I think Dustin pointed it out after the fact that Rat Pit wasn't in there, and I was like, oh, fuck, Rat Pit's not in there. But I actually wonder if Rat Pit was in May. No, it couldn't have been, because Dustin was playing on the server before then, so... It was not May. Shave It or Save It's also not in the April highlight reel, which, by the way, if you do bang YouTube, you can go watch the new highlight reel. I don't reckon you from around here. No, I'm not. Speaking of which, those video recommendations at the end of the highlight reels over the credits. Yeah, I have to figure out if I'm going to set that on the right side or the left. I might change it, because I did notice that. I figured most people have annotations turned off anyway, but I can move that, I think. If Twitch's clip function wasn't an ass, it'd be a whole lot easier. That is true, yeah. That is true. It's something different about Nick's audio. It kind of sounds like he's in a thin box. There might be something wonky about it because of, I don't know. Maybe. It's possible. Maybe I fucked it up intentionally for the demake, right? But no, it shouldn't be different, no. If it is different, and if it sounds weird, then yeah, definitely let me know, because that's, definitely a thing. Yeah, you can, Carl, yeah. Yeah, you can set it to where, like, those don't even pop up in the video or whatever. Or at least I had mine set up like that for a while, but then again, they got a lot of less aggressive about annotations, so it's not nearly as annoying as it used to be, so... Oh yeah, no, that's a huge problem with like clip stuff, is that it just like the clip button is just not there for people, and I'm like, what the hell happened? Like, how did this go down? What? Is that the name of the... Oh, this is like new, I think, yeah. Derelict Estate. We have a clip button? No. Don't believe the lies, dude. Dude, I saw the funniest fucking post the other day that was like, it was fucking Darth Sidious from the prequels. And he was talking about like the power to like live forever. No, this is the Derelict Estate thing is, yeah, this is the dude in the wheelchair, the gunman. Yeah. I guess I just never noticed the name of it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is, all right, Brathless, have a good night, buddy. When the hunt began, the healing church. All right, there we go. What was I talking about? Yeah, I don't think, I guess like this area, I don't think it had like a proper name before. Maybe it did. I have no idea. I don't know. The AI seems really funny sometimes because it feels like it just doesn't do anything. I know I got a Molotov. I don't know if I have, I don't know if oil exists. Anyway, yeah, not Sidious. Plagueis? No, Sidious. Anyway, he's talking to fucking Anakin, and he's just like, is this... I'm gonna have to go find it, because it's talking about how, like, the Jedi won't teach him something. He's like, but if you use, like, Skillshare or whatever, starting at $9.99 a month. I gotta go find the fucking post. It's good. It's a good one. Yeah, it's a parody of the Darth Plagueis the Wise thing, and it's so fucking funny. I was like, dude, fucking shout out to Skillshare. Not gonna learn how to get eternal life from the Jedi, but by God, you're gonna learn it. Woo! 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 No! Out of here. This got me excited to do like the Souls-a-thon though, which by the way, that's a thing that I talked about earlier, which you can go back at the beginning of the VOD and you can watch that. We're gonna be doing a Souls-a-thon this month, which is not like a subathon. I don't think I'm gonna do like a subathon thing with it. I think I'm just gonna kind of play them. But the point is, yeah, we'll be doing a thing where I'm playing through all of the Souls games in February, or at least trying to. Naturally, I cannot believe I just parried those guys. Yeah, old Sheev Palpatine. Oh wow, T-Quick. I must have an extension that allows me to do it then, or allowed me to do it. Because yeah, I had them off for a while. I mean, I would never use extensions on YouTube for anything, right? That's ridiculous. I don't know. I might actually poll chat and see what chat thinks. I can't do a subathon right now. No, even if I wanted to, I can't. Because I can't do any like floor sleeps right now. I can't do. Yeah, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do another. I wouldn't want to do another subathon right now anyway. I mean, I'm down. I couldn't do it right now. Not with the Linguini recovery. And also, Linguini wasn't removed. Linguini was just put back in his fucking cage because that asshole was just out. PC multiplayer is like turbo dead. For what? Oh, for like you're talking about just for like the Souls in general? I'm thinking about actually. I haven't decided what I want to do yet. I think I want to do. So I have the. I of course have Bloodborne on PS4 because that's all I have. I think that's all you can get. And then I have like the Souls collection that has like Dark 2, 1, 2, 3, all of like the HD port bullshit, whatever the hell they are. I've got those. So like technically we could do the entire thing on the PS5, which is it going to be a normal Souls-a-thon or remastered and such? I'm thinking about just doing whatever those 3 copies are. I don't know if the copy of Dark 1 in there is remastered. I think it is though. I thought about doing unpatched Dark 2. I really did. I thought about doing unpatched Dark 2 on the PS3 because I thought that would be like the absolute just funniest shit if we did that. Like just play unpatched Dark 2 PS3. Oh my god. Yeah, it's the PS4 one. I've got the I wouldn't try to do an online play for DS3. I don't know if they fixed the exploit yet. I don't know what that is. Dude, I don't know if somebody fucking like jumped into my game and dropped an item and I picked it up and like it banned me forever, I don't care. Like it's kind of like that night whoever that little the small dick person that was going around being turbo hacker or whatever on when Dark Souls 1 Remastered came out. And everybody was like, oh my god, it's like, don't touch that. I'm like, dude, I don't give a shit if I get banned from like Dark Souls 1. Like, I don't give a rat's ass. Are you kidding? Like, who gives a shit? I was like, yeah, no thanks. The exploit is an RCE and can break PCs. That's interesting. Well, it wouldn't matter anyway, because, like, most of the time we'd probably be doing a... Have they not even they haven't, like... So that's apparently floating around out there, and they haven't patched that? What the fuck? Oh, God, I thought I was stuck. I was like, oh, no. Yeah, I don't know. That seems like something that would probably need to be addressed like relatively quickly. I can't imagine that that was a. Listen here, you beast. Okay, so I guess let's go do the Cleric Beast. Let's go see what that's all about. I would love to use my oil Molotov strat, but I don't think that's gonna work because whatever. Why does the layout of this feels different, but I know it's like not. Ooh. Also, as far as like brick your computer, I mean, like it sounds like if it's remote code execution shit, then that means you're probably looking at OS corruption at the worst, which means like you just have to reinstall shit. Like, regardless, that is pretty shitty. But all I'm saying is like, I don't know, it'd be the worst thing in the world. But I mean, I highly doubt that that would probably happen anyway. Cleric Beast is gonna be a puzzle ball. Oh god, no! Please, no puzzle balls. Dude, I kind of like who would actually be down for like unpatched Dark 2 on PS3. I don't know if I actually am. Like, as funny as it sounds, I kind of want to play through Scholar because I never really got to play through Scholar. But I mean, I personally think as like shitty as it is, I kind of like the unpatched like Dark Souls 2 on PS3 because like. I don't know, there's something like nostalgic about it, I guess. Like, because I was so excited about it and I remember playing through it like a ton of times and stuff, so but I don't know. I'm probably gonna feel what I'm interested in seeing with doing this is like how I feel about all the games after it. I've got kind of an idea of how I'll feel, but that may change. I mean, I don't know. Like, I think that I'll probably be like kind of in the same place I normally am with Dark 2, where I appreciate it for some stuff, but then at the same time, it's just not ideally like one of my favorites. Oh, this is like an outdoor area that's been made into like an. Okay, I get it now. I was very curious as to what was going on here. So this area isn't normally outdoors in the main game, but here it's indoors. So. That's why it looks really strange here. Talk about the basement key. All right, so we need to go up, and if I don't know if like the navigation or whatever for this is the same, but that is true. It would have them good miracles. Yeah, no, dude, if I should go dust off the damn little PvP montage I had from the very beginning of Dark 2. Oh my god, it is so ridiculous because it's nothing but like this ridiculous like hex based build, and it is so stupid. And I got so much like hate mail, and I got so many people angry, and it was so funny. Oh. But anyway, I'm sure the hot debate on I don't know where to go here. I feel like I need to like go through. I mean, that build was like cheese as shit. It's like if you dodged all of the what was it? Not Climax. It was the one that was right before Climax. Big Coom or whatever the hell it was called. That one. If you dodge that spam, and if you dodge the damn Dark Fog spam, and then if you somehow live through that, yeah, this big ass like dark buff bullshit sword that would just one shot you too. That was ridiculous. Like, it was so absolutely busted. Like, absolutely busted. There was no need for parries. There was no need for anything. Because, like, basically, if anybody made any mistakes, you were dead. And it was, like, I felt so bad. But at the same time, it was really goofy and stupid. And, like, it didn't really matter. Because, like, who gives a shit? Fucking, who gives a shit about Souls PvP? It's not exactly, like, the greatest measurement of, like, I want to see people who are like tightly skilled at something. I'll go watch like a fighting game or whatever. I'm not gonna watch like Souls PvP. Be like, oh man. Which is not to say that like, I mean, it definitely requires like to be like skilled at it. I mean, it definitely requires that. I just don't really put like Souls PvP on a pedestal or anything like that. I never really have. I think it's fun enough, but I also have always enjoyed Souls PvP for like I don't know, like the goofiness around it and kind of how ridiculous it is. Like, I feel like Souls PvP was originally intended to be like kind of a interesting way to interact with other players in a meaningful way that wasn't just standard co-op and whatever else. Speaking of which, I need to stand up for a second. I'll be right back. Were we handholdy head man? I think we were. Sorry, I was saying something. Did we get dog deathed? We did, didn't we? we absolutely did. Got smashed in dog death. Perfect. Well, at least that was, fantastic. Should definitely, hopefully somebody clip that, because I'll need to go back and watch that later. It's pretty good. Yeah, I was saying, I was trying to start it back up a second ago, and I was saying that's the second time OBS has crashed, and it doesn't crash normally. It's like the screen on it just freezes up, and it just goes down to, like, 0 upload. Which, I mean, it is a crash, it's just not in, like, in the typical way I guess you'd expect to see it. So, I don't know what's causing that. I do vaguely recall that happening on Windows 10 as well, like once or twice, but it has happened a lot more on Windows 11. Now, I don't necessarily think that it's a Windows 11 problem. What I do think it's a problem of is this drive has been cloned since the original build of Windows 10 and the original PC build for BitterBits, which was 2016. So this machine has been cloned through like 4 different drives over the course of 6 years and an OS upgrade. Now, I've kept it like trimmed up, like, and lean. It's not, bloated with a bunch of bullshit, but like over time that can cause some like serious problems. So I might have to just like reinstall Windows like completely, which would mean like actually reinstall it like from scratch. And I might roll back to 10 for a little while and hold the upgrade on 11 for a reason that, again, you probably would not think is very important. But one thing that drives me nuts about 11 is actually the way the file explorer works and the fact that you can't see previews of older contents, which drives me nuts. So that's probably something that they'll add later. But in the interest, I guess, of keeping like the UI like cohesive, I think they omitted that, even though I wish they hadn't, because I like folder previews for like internal stuff. Conchu and Coffee, by the way, thank you guys so much for the resubs. Conchu says 34 months, happy to have you back. Thank you, Conchu, I appreciate it. And thank you again to everybody for checking in while I was recovering. I'm still recovering, but I'm well enough to at least get a few hours of stream in, because, I wanted to try this out. Like I said, I don't know if we'll finish this, but it's been fun. It's impressive, I think, if anything. I think that's the big thing. That's the big takeaway for me personally, is I think it's very impressive. There's a lot of work that clearly went into this. So, it is very impressive. Again, the like lo-fi Demake kind of feel, we're kind of used to that just because we do a lot of like indie horror games and stuff, but yeah, for the most part, this has been neat. Benito Mosquito to do it. Migraine hurting as hell. Came in to say hi before I went to go get some meds. Do it up. Hey, it's Hop Hat. All right. Now we're cooking with portals or whatever it is the children say. Perfect. Lo-fi-ness is looking pretty good. Also the obligatory. Ooh, can't do that. Can't do that right now. Can't do that. No eat right now. I gotta wait for this to heal more. Yeah, like certain things that I do, man, they just like, they twinge it up. Twinge it up, man. But would not recommend getting a hernia. Please lift things correctly. Actually, my doctor, once he cut me open, he was able to see what caused the hernia, as a matter of fact, for people who are interested. There's apparently like this little like sac that forms when you're young. I forget where it's located. I forget what the name of it is. Like a little dilly sac that forms when you're young, and it's around the muscles, like near like your pubic bone and stuff like that. And for most people, it destroys itself. Like it'll get like just consumed and whatever. It's kind of like just stuff that like you grow out of or whatever. Normally it gets consumed by whatever and it's just gone. However, for some people it retains, and as you get older, it causes a tiny gap in your like muscle wall right there to like open up, which is how the shit like busts through it. That's what happened to me. Apparently that dilly sack. So like realistically, a dilly sack fucking caused linguini, right? But he said that they got rid of that, and I was like, how likely is this to happen on the left side? And he was like pretty low. He's like, because I don't think you normally that only occurs on one side. He's like, so you'd have to like really screw up to get one on the left side.
A hunter, are you? And an outsider?
Yeah, oh yeah.
What a mess you've been caught.
This is so crazy, man. Like, like again, very interesting. I wonder if you kill her if you get the you get her blades. Maybe. God, it's still so hard to believe that a lot of this is like scratch. Like, not like just ported assets that were downscaled, which is really, really impressive. Like, that entire concept is pretty nuts, in my opinion. That this would be pretty much not original, of course, because, I mean, original would entail that it was an actually original asset, but you get what I'm saying. Like, all right, werewolf. You wish to tangle with me, Wolfman? Yo, is this free? It has to be free. If this game wasn't free, oh my god, we'll talk about a legal fucking shitstorm. No, it is free. It's on itch. You can go download it. I don't know, outside of maybe supporting that creator on like Patreon or something like that, I don't know how you could technically support them, but they actually work for, if I remember correctly, I think they work for another studio. I think they're like the lead developer of something. I can't remember what the studio's name is though. But the point is, yeah, I mean, they make other games, so. I think the creator made Bloodborne PSX for April Fools. I totally believe it. It's very competent. Like, you'd play a Bloodborne Demake? It's right here. You go get it. Yeah, go to itch and look for the Bloodborne. It's probably the most downloaded game on itch today, so I would not be surprised. So you could go just get it if you want. There ain't nothing stopping you. Go get it. Go get you some dems. Shout out to Giant Rat. Did I read correctly the other day in my post-surgery stupor that like there's gonna be like 5 fucking stupid-ass swamps in Elden Ring? Which, by the way, we were talking about like which Souls games great, which ones people like, and blah 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 and all that stuff. I want to say that the intent of this Souls-a-thon coming up February, where I play through all the Souls games again, I'm probably not going to get too deep into like big time hot take whatever, because I don't care anymore, really. Like, I don't really give a shit. I don't mind talking about it, but yeah, I'm not going to like I don't want the conversations to turn into like this game suck because this is I don't care. I'm just going to be trying to play the games and like enjoy them and all that stuff. No, great. Erica brought me coffee because it's such a pain in the ass for me to walk back and forth. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, it's great. That's good. It'll happen, but man, I'm just gonna enjoy the ride. It's not gonna happen. It'll be all right. There's a secret path, and you can get to Bloodborne cards through it. I wish I could have gone to the other side. I know I have to go up and around to do that, unfortunately. Dude, what if I baited you guys, right? And I was like, all right, we're gonna do Souls-a-thon for February, and then it's just like not Souls-a-thon, and we do Kingsfield instead. Just play all the Kingsfields. Be like, yeah, now we're ready for Elden Ring. Let's play the games that Wacky Zacky had nothing to do with. Oh, Wacky Zacky. Hey, Nicro. Also, Nicro, thank you for the 47 months. How are you doing? God, bait people with Code Vein. How angry would you be if you just rolled in here and was like, I will code turning into something now. And people just be like, I hate this place. I hate this place. I'm not watching this show anymore. I'm done. Not dealing with it. I'm finished. No more Code Vein for me. Ooh. The ladder immunity. Oh god. Getting gobloxed over here, dude. The rats are the true boss. It does play like pretty well. I mean, it's definitely janky, which I mean is like probably the intent because you know PlayStation. But yeah, no, it actually plays like pretty well. I'm pretty surprised by like how well everything kind of holds up with this. Dry like tortilla chip, no salsa. Ooh, like especially those really salty tortilla chips, and they're like the ones that are also like not just the tortilla chip, but like it's, you know what I'm saying? It's got like that corn dust on it too. So you got that corn dust, and then you also got the salt, and you're just like, God. No, you can actually reset the camera by tapping cross. So, Nick, a friend of mine brought up Bleach and how they turned a lot of interesting plot points into it's just a DBZ fight, and I just had to admit, like, yeah, they're right, but shitty anime AMV culture was my childhood. Wait, what's wrong with, like... I'm confused. So, like, wait, are they upset that, like, a shonen manga is, like, heavily inspired by, like, Dragon Ball Z and has, like, crazy Dragon Ball Z moments all over the place? Dude, I have 17 Molotovs. What? Like, when? When the hell did I get that many of them? Like, that's so... Why do I have so many Molotovs? When did I get these? Oh, man. That's a lot of Tov. I don't know how to swap between quick items. I didn't check that, but that's okay. Yeah, more insight. All right. Got dust and dries. You got, ooh. I don't know about dust and dries. You got to be really careful with that. You can make something like really dry if you go down that route, right? You go down really dry. You get that dust mouth. You don't want dust mouth. Trust me. Fucking chug one. Chug these nuts. Oh. Sometimes you gotta dust the dries before there's like the process of what? Did that not count as like a back strike? That damn sure worked. Oh shit, that is true. I guess like Doritos, they're kind of like dust. They like dust the dry on that too, though. What else is a dusted dry? I guess like any type of cracker would technically be a dusted dry. Yeah, I don't know. Bleach might look like a shonen manga, but it's actually just a bunch of horrible genocides in a trench coat. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot to unpack. I actually don't know a lot about Bleach. I've never watched it. Ah, yes, the music box. Hello, who got a music box? I remember, yeah, I think that guy I was talking about earlier, oh, you fall, mommy, give me all you. Yeah, no, I think that guide I made on Gas Can, doesn't use music box. Yeah, I mean, somebody could go pull that up on YouTube. You could probably find it. Like, it's my video on, like, how to beat Gascoigne. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I'm pretty sure the whole point of the video is, like, that you could do that strategy with base stats, no music box, and, like, nothing else. So, I think that's the whole thing with that. Had bad impulse control, picked up the new Pokemon game, and now Snorlax can be nightmares for the rest of the year. Dude, Arceus actually looks good from like a gameplay standpoint. Seems like it's got some cool shit going on. I am not normally one to go crazy over like visuals. Every time I see that game, it is just like horrendously ugly. And I have this feeling that like, despite how good the game is, I'm going to be so distracted by like how just ungo it is. But like, not all of it's ugly. Like, the Pokemon and, like, the character models look fine, but environment just looks, like, really bad to me. And I know that's been, like, an opinion that's been thrown around a lot, and I understand why, but, like... Yeah, I mean, it's, I'm getting my ass eat. But I have a feeling, based off of the gameplay that I've seen from it, that I probably would enjoy it. So I'm still on the fence about picking it up, because I really feel like... And I think the big thing here is that it's less about demographics and that just being like the entire argument. The strangest thing about it is that... So, when you look at like Pokemon and any Pokemon game that comes out, in my opinion, it's good to remember the frame of reference, and the frame of reference being the fact that like Pikachu alone is like one of the most recognizable mascots like on the planet, right? Like it's up there with like Mickey Mouse. You got that, and then you also have the whole situation where like Pokemon generates so much money that it blows me away that it seems like graphically or whatever, it always seems like the Pokemon games are held back, especially lately, by something. Not that they're bad games, because I enjoyed Sword and Shield, and I'm sure Arceus is good too. But it's so weird to me that like I know for a fact that they have almost limitless disposable resources, right? And I know it takes time and stuff and vetting to get like tenured good people in there to oh shit, to design your game. Or I'm not paying attention to the random. It just seems so weird to me that it's like that some of those games just like miss the mark, either like visually or like content wise or anything like that. And again, I'm not saying that they're bad. It's just, it's wild to me that like, because you would imagine that normally they would, like a Pokemon game would probably get the same level of care and focus, which I'm not saying they don't get care and focus, because I'm sure they do. It's obvious that they do in a lot of ways. But I'm surprised like they don't get the care and focus that you would see from like a Legend of Zelda or something like that. But I don't know. I'm not gonna like form an opinion on Arceus as like a game, because I haven't touched it. I'm not gonna be like, hey, did you poopy? I'm just saying, like, visually, it's hard for me to look at because it's not a very pretty game in a lot of spots. So, or at least from everything I've seen, maybe all of the promotional imagery and stuff like that is completely wrong and completely unrepresentative of the final product or whatever. So, could be wrong. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, you just think like they would be able to get like. There has got to be some serious talent out there who would be willing to work on like Pokemon games and, you know, put out like a big like, you know, how do I put this? Be able to like pump out a big quality product and things like that. So I don't know. It's just weird. Maybe it's I'm curious to see what happens after Sword and Shield, and the reason I say Sword and Shield specifically is I feel like Sword and Shield was like that was their first proper, and I say proper because that's important to note, their first proper console game, in terms of like Pokemon franchise. Like it was the first main, I won't say numbered entry, but you know what I mean, like big entry for Pokemon, that was on a console. Because I know like Let's Go or Let's Go like Pikachu and stuff like that, or whatever the hell it was called. I like those a lot. I'm gonna be honest, I actually think that the Pikachu and Eevee games I enjoyed more than Sword and Shield. Where were we when we died? I can't remember. Did I go through there? No, we jumped off this thing over here and I got gobble-oxed by the dog. Yeah, so like I feel like I enjoyed those in a lot of ways more than I enjoyed Sword and Shield. And I wonder if it's just because like some of the systems in that were really interesting and it just felt really fun to play. But I can understand that, like, I guess for the competitive people, those games are not very good because, you know, they don't have like the same systems that you would find from like some of the mainline entries or whatever. So it was the first flagship entry on console. What? Yeah. I mean, yeah, Sword and Shield definitely was. Yeah, it was the first. Yeah, it was the first big like proper release. Because yeah, like I said, you had Let's Go and all that stuff. But yeah, no, Sword and Shield was the first like proper Pokemon game to come out. So given that was, but that's just strange to me though, because like I look at like, again, you look at stuff like Breath of the Wild, like some of the Mario games and things like that. And I mean, they're stellar. And like technically I would say that like I think Zelda as a franchise does not make anywhere near the money that Pokemon does. And a lot of that comes from Pokemon's stemming from like the that stems from some of Pokemon's like external assets that they sell and produce and things like that. That's where a lot of that money comes from too. But Still, I mean, money's going somewhere, so you're kind of curious as to, like, why it seems like some parts of the games are subpar. Again, not bad. None of them are like bad. It's just like some things just feel like strangely subpar for kind of what the standard that's been set by maybe other games that have kind of existed in that similar space. But maybe I'll do Arceus. I don't know. I don't know if anybody. It's been out for a little bit now, so like I would definitely have missed the boat on the relevancy in that respect. But I don't know. Maybe I'll play it. I don't know. Depends on if anybody's got like major interest in it, but because I'm interested in it. And some of the system stuff looks really neat, and looks like there's some cool things that maybe will make it into like the mainline Pokemon games or whatever. So who knows? I don't know. I want to see you get body slammed by a giant Rapidash. It'd probably happen. I don't know like shit about how that game works, so I'd probably just get my butt blasted open. Bud blasted, blast bud. Gotta hop off here and get that thing. Look at that, dude. Look at all them bloodstone shards. Sweet sassy massy. I don't actually know where I'm going right now. Because, like, some of the layout is, like, the same, and then some of it's different. Like, some things have been, like, strangely... Nah, what? Oh, I guess we weren't at the load zone thing or whatever. You swear Game Freak is on the verge of something? What you mean? Did we talk about Microsoft Word or WordCraft 365 will be the beginning cross-faction instance and raids in the next patch? Oh, Microsoft World of Warcraft 365. No, I didn't see the news that they're going to be doing cross-faction instancing and raids. That is something I have been saying that they should fucking do for years now. Holy shit, that is like actually crazy. Well, that's a big deal, dude. Like that is a huge deal, especially for like the high-end rating scene. Like that is a big deal. I know it may not seem like a big deal maybe to people who don't play that, but like or have never played WoWcraft. That's a huge fucking deal, dude. Like I have been on that shit for so long, but like do away with the damn like Horde versus Alliance thing, at least for like rating and stuff. Because there's just no point. There's no point in having it. You're just fucking the pool. No, Garrison, I don't think that says anything about sub-pop numbers. That's something that people have been asking for a long time. What it probably has to do is less with sub and population, because I don't think WoW's in as bad of a state as people think. Like, I'm pretty sure that game is still doing just fine. But the point is, aside from that, because I'm not getting into that whole discussion again, the thing that people have been asking for that forever. I think that has to do more with how horrifically imbalanced the rating population has been for several years. Yeah, I mean, like, it has been horribly imbalanced to where basically, like, every serious raider played Horde, and then that was it. Like, so the Alliance, like, Mythic Plus population and, like, hardcore rating scene at the top end was, like, damn near non-existent. Anyway, that's actually pretty good news. I think that's a positive change for that game. It doesn't matter to me right now, personally, but I think people who are like still super cynical about it will probably find reasons to bitch about it. But I think that's fine. That's something that I have been clamoring on about for years. I'm like, please just allow this. This is so stupid. Like this stupid forced conflict. You know, like it's just stop. Like nobody cares. Nobody cares about that anymore. They just want to play the fucking video game with their friends. Break that shield, break that shield, break that shield. Looking stupid. Yeah, no, well, it wasn't that the Alliance didn't have raiders. It was that, like, a lot of the... it wasn't that people weren't interested on the Alliance side in raiding. It was just that the Horde had, like, better racials in some cases. They had more established guilds. So, naturally, moving a guild across, like factions was super expensive. I mean, like, hundreds of dollars to get all those characters transferred over. And then in a lot of cases, you had to like regrind up like certain like secondary power systems and stuff like that. So it was a bitch. So I think that's a good change. I think that I think that like they can figure it out with the lore and all that stuff. Like, fuck it, dude. Yeah, I think that's cool. I think yeah, I mean, I'm interested. There's a lot of negativity around like a lot of the kind of gaming shit right now, but I'm actually interested in some stuff that's going to be going. Can somebody link me the because I when that news first popped out about the Microsoft acquisition, I was like, oh great, we still get to deal with Kotick because I saw the bit that he was still going to be there. Somebody corrected me though and said that I guess a couple days later they said that he'd be out after the acquisition was finalized. If that's the case, that's good. Because they've already gotten out a lot of shitters. They're trying to change some of their company culture stuff, which is good. And if they can get rid of some of these nasty grossies at the top, and hopefully not replace them with equally nasty grossies, then that'd be good. It's one of those things where like, oh no, not the link to the cross faction thing. The thing about Kotick being out as soon as the deal goes through, because somebody said that was the case, and I didn't think that was what it was. Because I've got some stipulations before I really want to like explore Blizzard's like product line again, and I'm not gonna go into all of them, but there's some things I want to see happen and shit before I want to mess with their shit again. Oh, it's okay, Lazy. Thank you for linking that all the same. All right, let's see if we can actually get to the Cleric Beast, because I would like to do that. Oh lord. Boy, the game the game's pathing is not super happy about like it is not super happy about strafing in some spots, because that thing was like I need to get to a I need to get to one of the thingies. I need to see like what the shortcut is here to get back to here easily. I'm not sure where it is right now. So I get back to playing Heroes and Diablo. I just can't justify giving Blizzard time of day right now. Well, I would say giving them the time of day right now is better than giving them the time of day beforehand, because they have gotten rid of a lot of the trash, which is good. They just still have work to do, and as I get older, I have noticed that I try to, when things try to improve, or at least are giving it a shot, I try to be more open to that with stuff like Halo. Like, I was so poo-poo on like Halo Infinite, but then there was like a few things that seemed like they were going the right way, and I got like more optimistic about it and all that shit. And I don't regret getting optimistic about it, but it ended up not being quite what I wanted. I'm probably still going to try the single player, because Needles was kind enough to send me a copy of it. How the hell did I not? What happened? God, running back here is a nightmare, because like the layout's like slightly different. But I've tried to like, if somebody seems to be improving as a person, or if like a company is trying to like do the right thing, you know, like I'm more inclined to like give it a shot or whatever, I guess. Or at least be more receptive to at least like the attempt to positive change. I feel like that's the whatever. It's kind of like a depressing topic. I'm not trying to be like depressing topic. I'm just being honest. Like, if there's things that like seemingly you're trying to improve, then I'm more like receptive to maybe give it a shot. But it just depends on, there's a lot of context with that too. Like, it depends on how many times something's fucked up. It depends on if it's the same old jackasses doing the same old bullshit and rubbing their nipples, just saying they're sorry. Like, you know, whatever. I'm not dealing with that. But whoa. Oh well, I guess I made it here. All right, I'm dead. I'm not dead. All right. Well, I definitely won't be playing Destiny Witchathon or whatever. So I guess I'll definitely play Triangle Strategy when it comes out. My big ask for Triangle Strategy is probably, God, this is so much harder to navigate than like regular Bloodborne, because like the layout's like slightly different, and then also Also, the draw distance doesn't help. Yeah, my big ask for triangle strategy, like, it can have whatever plot you want. It can have whatever the hell. But, like, if it is as story heavy as the demo was, it has got to fucking chill. It's got to chill. And if it also doesn't have, like, a job system type deal like Tactics does, come on, dude. Like, you gotta help me out. Like, that game is so clearly intended to be like a spiritual successor to like Tactics that it just like burns my anus up that like if that's not a thing that's in the game, I'm gonna be just floored. Shadow Warrior 3? Probably not. I'm not like I don't think I've ever even really played any of the Shadow Warrior games. Dude, the demo is exhausting. Oh my god, it's so much. Like, it's so much. I think that demo's got so much like dialogue and lore and stuff that it would make people who normally go crazy over that also be like, dude, what the hell is this? Like, this is crazy. The demo had content in the form of like, it didn't have a lot of game content though. That was my big gripe with it, was like it had like no game content. Like when you looked at like game content versus like reading and like all that stuff, it was, god, there was so much just stuff. Okay, well I got all my trash back. I guess the shortcut is just, that doesn't seem right. There should be a shortcut through that clinic or whatever. Whatever. I'm just gonna run past these assholes because there's no point in fighting them right now. Unless I guess I want blood vills. This should be fine too. Wait a minute. What the f... Wait, so that door does come over here. Oh, there's Scrumulocks. Classic. Okay, so this should be where Cleric Butt is. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh. Oh, that was the other issue with it, was the Okay, does anybody know who's messed around with this? Do you know how to set multiple, like, how do you swap between these items? Because I'd like to have... Okay. No, it's not that. Is it square? No. Maybe it's... Oh, it's just select. Okay. So I just wanted to do this just so I can spam Molotov cocktails, because we might actually be able to slap down the Cleric Beast with just Molotovs. Now, typically... Nice. What's up, gamer? Fucking Screechazoid over there. Normally what I would do with Cleric Beast is I would oil it up, then Molotov it, and that's how I handle it. Yeah, like some of like the like asset work and stuff is like really impressive. Dude, my camera is just going nuts. Yeah, no, some of the asset work and stuff is like really impressive. Shush. That double tap. Music. Is that like not even... No, it's hitting him. Okay. I'm gonna dodge a molly while standing still. Yeah, it's doing it. Oh my god. Well, at least like the camera is like nice and goofy, like it sometimes is in the base game. I say sometimes like Souls cameras are not just like some of the worst in some instances. What's our throw range on this bad boy? Yeah, this is like a metric butt Christ, more like Molotovs than I'm used to having at this point. What? You dilly sack. Oh my god. Do I want to go into triangle strategy blind? I don't really know. Do I have an option? May not have an option, because yeah, I mean, I don't know. How would I go into it like not blind? Again, one of the strange thing about like, these like lo-fi like demakes and stuff is I don't know. Oh, thank you, I appreciate getting caught on your hand. It's always interesting to me that they make the music like Like, theoretically, Bloodborne would have, like, the same music. Like, because, I mean, the PlayStation had CD quality audio, so, I mean, like, you ain't gonna get, like, garbage. Like, it would sound really good. Yeah, what? Oh, God, I broke it! Oh, no! What happened? Okay, there we go. I was like, what's going on? What's going on? Also, what is that targeting reticle? Can I can I leave? Why is the targeting reticle off to the side? What is happening? Oh God. Oh God. Oh no, what is going on? Okay, I'm out of TOVs. I didn't mean to hit that. I've just screwed up. I've wasted like half my healing items. I think we could probably just spam, to be honest. Like, the AI does not seem to be very conducive to like noodling around their Scrundaloid. Prey slaughtered. You see that popped up. That popped up whenever Linguini got shoved back in. Nightmare squinched. Yeah, remaking the music for legal reasons is probably true. Or it wouldn't really matter because, like, even doing anything with the IP alone is a pretty big deal. I guess the likelihood of getting hit with a cease and desist, but they're not selling it, which if it's marked as like a fan project and like it can't get in trouble, they can just have it asked to be taken down or whatever. Oh, it's the Lost Day game's been running too long, eh? Oh, the trailer answers one of your questions. What about the classes? Oh, I'm okay with like, I'm okay with learning if like the game has like classes or whatever. Like, it really needs to. Music is extra weird with copyright. That is true. That is true. You guys are right. Oh yeah, here's the threaded cane. Which I guess I just didn't... Was that even an option before? I don't think so. I'm gonna buy me some blood vials because I need some anyway. Oh yeah, I guess it was from the badge. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. What you desire, homie?
Let me now shut your eyes.
Goddamn eyes, girl. So I don't really know what to invest in right now because we are... Like we're doing like enough damage at the moment, and I would love to, you know, have like a strength weapon or whatever, but since the axe wasn't available, that's kind of poop. Oh, thank God there's like a job system. Yeah, because like I was really worried about triangle strategy because I was like, please like actually have like please actually have like a class system, because like that's my favorite thing about tactics is it's so well done, and like even with like its janky weirdness, it's still great. Hey boy, over the 68 months, it's Hey Beard Man, welcome back, friend. I'm glad it seems everything's been well. Just so you know, while you were gone, card game chat has become the most popular chat outside of general. I believe it, man. Card game chat pumping. I don't know if we have like actual metrics on that, but yeah, I'd believe it. I'd believe it, man. Is there all kinds of crazy card game stuff happening that I don't know about right now? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, what all did we get that would allow us to progress here? Because I know this is like slightly different, but also kind of the same, so... The old Saw Hunter badge, workshop's gone. And I've tried to post new neat magic cards, but I've been totally drowned in fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! The Steam Yu-Gi Man game came out and got a lot of players. That's awesome. That's really good. I feel when you clip your cat's tail, take some litter out of said nail, and she growls at you anyway. The Yu-Gi-Oh is unstoppable. There's no hope. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Where do you go after? Where do you go after old Cleric Beast? I know Conchu meant nails, but I really like the idea of clip cat tails. Like, that's terrifying. Yeah, that's really that's really cool about Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't personally have a lot of interest in Yu-Gi-Oh, but I'm very happy for people. Very, very, very happy. Because we have to go through that one door that's like down by like the sewer, I think. It's an amazing single player. Best part is they made Yu-Gi-Oh game that has 0 anime in it. 0 anime. So like it has like none of the anime bullshit. Like it's just the card game. That's actually pretty interesting. This has been pretty neat. Like I said, just as a heads up, this stream might be a little bit shorter than what we normally expect because I'm still recovering from this surgery. So, yeah. So I may not be able to go quite as long as I normally do, but I'm going to try my best to go as long as I can. Because it is a little tough right now for sure. Because it is. I've also been up a very long time. I woke up really early this morning to go to that appointment. I couldn't It's so hard to fall asleep right now. Because I still have to sleep on my back. I can't sleep on my side yet. Because like I said, my incision's like right down here. I don't even know like what area. Lower abdomen, like right above my leg. Not on the leg, but right above it. Yeah, it's been and also there was a bunch of news about like the surgery stuff and all that, and I also had some announcements that were pretty cool earlier in the stream. So if that's something that you're interested in and you want to go listen to that, definitely roll back the VOD or go check it out on PoopTube when it goes up there, which by the way, just as a shill reminder that all of the VODs for the show go on the VODs channel, and also there's new highlight reels over on YouTube. I'm working my way through 2021, so if you guys have not caught up on that, I've got we got January, February, March, and April already up. So I'll actually be working on May. Don't try your best, Nick. That'd be too much effort. Give up at like 60%. Give up at like 60%. Yeah, both of those YouTube channels. You got the main one, and then you've got the secondary, which is the VOD channel. So, yeah, you may what? May yo mama got him. Slayed, knocked out, just defeated. Defeated. Oh. Well, that was like relatively short-lived. Now, in the game's defense this time, I was messing with the graphical settings, but I am curious as to why. Let's see if we can click back in. You guys ready? You guys ready? Let's find out. Okay, it did let me click back in, so that's good. Yeah, don't want to. Okay, so we're not changing resolution ever. What is load limiter? Arbitrary load limiter makes loading times longer to emulate the original hardware. We can probably turn that off. I love the idea of something called color tornado. That's pretty sweet. I wonder what cheats there are. All right, what if I just made you? What if I made you guys watch it at that resolution and be like, there you go, gang. Congratulations. I hope you're happy. Dude, where is this save file? This is like 90 years ago. Oh god, now that's extra weird. Is it not captured? Oh no, that's not good. Oh no, I know I'm big. I just well, I've got to tab out, everybody. Here we go. Are we still alive? Yes, we're still alive. The question is, when I capture hook this bad boy, are we still? Probably not. You know, I'm just gonna let's just display. Well, I don't want to display cap it actually. Well, shit. That is true. Some streamers do that. It does work out for them. That is true. Game capture. Okay. I think. Come on, fingers crossed. Nah, Soul Knight, it's normally not a problem. This is the only game we've had this trouble with recently. Weirdly enough, though, like now it's like the proportions of this are all screwed up, so I have to like fix that. It's gonna be a whole thing. Coming from the lips of an angel, even though name is down so sweet. And I can say this with certainty that normally game capture works pretty well. I've only been doing this like 900 years. We're just a 900-year-old dead man. Look at that! Now we're running at like 120 frames, which that's terrifying. that's terrifying. Bloodborne, 120 frames per second. This is the next gen port you always wanted. Congratulations. It's like a game of operation. It does feel like it's pretty ridiculous, but I think we're okay for now. Sort of. Man, this is like so weird. Yeah, Bloodborne PSX. We will be doing Bloodborne here soon. So yeah, it's a little bit easier on the eyes now that the CRT filter's off and we're running it at a higher frame rate. Then again, we've seen pretty much most of what it has to offer at the lower frame rate, so I'm not really not really sweating it. Not a big deal. At least I don't think it's a big deal anyway. Gas can gonna be fun. Gas can should be fun if we make it to him. I don't know if we will though. What really sucks is we had made a lot of progress. We were actually on the way basically to gas can, and that was when the crazy crashy stuff started, which is like really unfortunate. And then again, I don't know how much I have left in me tonight, but I really appreciate you guys all being here. For all of this, I really do appreciate it, and thank you all for being ready and super excited for the stream to be back and stuff. That means like a lot to me, because I always worry a lot about like, you know, taking breaks and stuff like that, and people still being here when I come back. And you guys came out in droves, and I really appreciate it. You guys are wonderful. I can see. I forgot what our name was. I forgot it was Lofinius. Or what was it? Lofianus, which is just Lo-Fi Anus. Which really is the best name we could possibly have. No, thank you, Pingy. Thank you. I had a chance to log into 14 for the first time in like 13 days earlier, and I did this silly fucking Halloween event, and it's crazy. It's so ridiculous. I like how they even got like the rally timing right, which is really interesting. So like they have the rally timing to where you can still hit something after it. Yeah, I got the clown outfit for my character. No, I appreciate all you guys for being here. I'm trying my best to stay at as much energy as I can, even though it's been really tough, because like I've been up for a really long time today. I had my surgery follow-up, and as it turns out, having a gross healing wound really takes it out of you. Sucks it out of you for sure. Oh, nice, Pinky. That's great. That's real cool. Congratulations. Congratulations. I haven't done any of it because I was like, I've done like pug stuff for so many years and all these like MMOs and all this shit, and like I kind of just told myself I wasn't gonna mess with any of that unless I had like a dedicated group for it, because I can't live the stress of the pug life. I'm getting too old. I'm getting too old. Getting too old to deal with crazy randoms and stuff. Been a delightful cap to a fucking miserable month. I am so sorry it's been a miserable month, Zars. But we are out of it. We're going into February now, which is pretty wild when you think about it. I mean, I didn't stream for like half of January, which is, for me, really strange. Like, that's very, very, very different for me. Like, I normally stream at least like 20 days out of the month. So looking at the stream thing and seeing that I've only streamed, half the time I normally would is really, really strange for me. Like looking at the last stream being like January 17th and then tonight being on the 31st, I'm like, whoa. It is pretty nuts though that like it's already February. time just zooming on by, man. It's crazy. But you know what? I try not to stress about that too much, and I feel like, again, that's one of those things that, like, as time goes on, I'm getting a little bit more... Like, you can sit there and you can worry about how fast it feels like time is going. You know, but the best thing to do is just try to enjoy it. Like, no matter how fast it feels like it's going, just try to enjoy the time you're spending, because, I mean, that's the whole point, right? Enjoy your life. So, just try to enjoy it while you can, and don't sit there lamenting it, because if you do that, then you wasted the short time we have as it is. So, yeah, it's a good idea to stop munching on my grunt. What's that? What's happening there? What was that? Got a little power slide. I think this was your first 2-week vacation in pretty much ever. That would be correct. That was the longest I have ever been. That last stint, I think, was the longest I've been away from the show. The last time I took a break, even remotely close to that, was when my mom passed away in 2020. I think that was about a week. Whereas this was about a week and... I would say a week and a half, but it was actually 2 weeks, because technically it was a Tuesday, I think, that I went in for the surgery, and then, of course, we're coming back on a Monday. So just a hair shy of 2 weeks, which is, again, that's pretty nuts. I don't... This is the longest break I think I've ever had from the show. Which is definitely worrying. I mean, I was getting a little bit crazy there, but I knew that everything would be fine, and it's been super fun tonight, because I am getting a little tired, but I did want to try a little bit more of this. I just hate that we lost so much progress. It's gotta stop at, like, gas can, right? Like, that's gotta be where the ending of it is, because I can't imagine that they did, like, any of the other areas other than Old Yarnum. What's that smell? It's blood. God, I feel like that was so long ago. When did Eli make that animation? That was what, like 20... Was that like 2015? Oh my god. It had to have been. Yeah, I think that was 2015. Oh my god. There's a really funny thing about that little animation he made, that the entire joke of that, if you actually go back, there's a VOD of me and him talking and playing, I think Dark Souls 3? I'm pretty sure it was Dark Souls 3. Where, like, basically we just, like, kind of talk about the entire gag of that, like, that animation or whatever. Was just kind of, like, in that VOD, which is really funny. Oh my god. Me and Eli have had so many fucking conversations that probably, in regards to these games, it probably devolve into Framp eating doo-doo or something stupid. Something stupid along those lines. It was either Framp eating doo-doo, somebody, whatever, some dumb shit. Come on through. Okay, yeah, he does, like, actually break through the door and it knocks you back. I was curious there because I didn't know if it actually would push you back, which is neat. It was the original Framp eating doo-doo conversation. He does, I mean, he loves to eat shit. Like, you can actually feed him poop. He's such an asshole. Like, I fucking hate Framp. He's such a dirty, disgusting snake man who's just like, oh, you got some fresh duty? I'll eat that. And you're like, no, Framp, don't eat a poopy. He's like, I'm gonna fucking do it. He's like, and not only am I gonna fucking do it, I'm gonna pay you for it. I'm gonna give you money to let me eat your collected doo-doo. Because it's not even your poop. It's poop you just found out in the world. You don't know what's in that poop. Man just gonna eat it anyway. Like, he didn't care. Just stuff it in his disgusting Framp mouth. Make that really nasty sound effect, like, like, oh, Jesus. Stop. Toss the poopy in my mouth, I'll give you $50. Yeah, he pays you to feed him, like, someone else's shit. Which, that's what's killing me right now. Like, it is someone else's poopy. Actually, we don't even know if it came from a person. Frankly, it probably didn't. It probably came from some disgusting beast. And yet, there he goes. Can't you buy Goof's poop for cheaper than Framp pays you for it? Bro, we talk about like the poop economy? Because like yeah, man. Like I think that we're gonna have to check that when we play through it here soon. Like that might be like a big thing, man. We gotta check out the poop economy going on. And toss a poop to your franny. Oh, poop is a plenty. I went back through recently. We rewatched season 1 of The Witcher and then season 2, and I liked it a lot more this go around. And I really enjoyed season 2. I thought season 2 was pretty good. Actually, we're on the last episode of season 2. I have enjoyed season 2 up to this point. I kind of disagree with the fact that they changed like the Nilfgaardian armor based off like feedback, and they also changed the. I didn't think some of that shit needed to be changed personally, but that's just me. I didn't care. I know people that stupid scrotum armor. I was like, it's not that bad.
What?
Actually, that was like relatively identifiable. So I'm really curious if you can get her weapons if you kill her.
Welcome to Bitter Bits.
Hey, Sophisticated with a 38 months says, missed you too, Sophisticated. Hope you're doing all right. God, I can't wait for the VOD war. I want to see like anybody that's in like a VOD warrior that catches this like after the fact. I want to hear your opinions on the hand-holdy headman bullshit. However, you won't actually see it because if you're watching this on PoopTube, which leave a comment if you are. If you're watching this on PoopTube, you won't see those because I'm gonna edit those out after this because I don't want you to have to sift through that and be like, oh, let me skip forward a few seconds. I don't want you to have to do that. So I'm just gonna be a cool guy. Dude, Kombucha, I would love to check that link, but I cannot. I cannot risk closing this game or like tabbing out because we'll probably just crash the stream again. So I'm trying to at least get back to Cleric Butt and see where we can go. So Bloodborne did come out in 2015. I actually thought Bloodborne was late 2014, isn't it? Or was it 20? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as words. Just words. Who even does those? Dude, tell me, like, describe it to me in detail how much of a twat he's parked like. I got here about 20 minutes ago. I just got in the bus, and now this is my first time to get a look at the game running. I did not understand when it said Nice was playing Bloodborne on PSX. What is this, actually? It's somebody who made a Bloodborne Demake. We're actually running it at a higher frame rate right now, just for funsies, because we did a... whatever. We ran it in the native resolution and all that stuff before, but the game's been having some trouble like with crashing or what, not crashing, but OBS has been not playing nice with it, which has caused OBS to crash. And I don't know exactly why. What if this was made because of what happened with Gloomhaven or whatever? I don't actually know what is Gloomhaven. That sounds really familiar, but now I can't place what that is. I feel like I should know this. Leave me alone, you goblinoid. There's supposed to be 4 spots. There was no room for my car because the middle car is exactly in the 2 middle spots. Dude, people that do that are like the biggest wieners. I don't know like why anybody does that shit. Like, I feel like, you know, people that are worried about their car getting damaged that double park and shit like that, I feel like you're... I like how you just turn sideways and glide up. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I feel like you're probably in more danger of having your car fucked up by somebody who's pissed at you for double parking than you would be if you just parked your car normally. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like somebody's probably just gonna jack your car up because like they're like, wow, what a dick, and you know they're gonna damage your vehicle because you're double parked. It's horrible. That's what I'm saying, Kombucha. Yeah, you want to like oh God, the pinches sometimes. Give me your music box. Thank you. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Ford. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, maybe. Yeah. Faulkner with the 68 months. There's one more. Thank you, Faulkner, for the resub. I appreciate it. You got one more month, so you got that. Nice. You excited? I'm excited. See, everybody was worried because, like, back in December when we had the first wave of 69s, everybody was like, oh, well, we're done with 69. That's so sad. I'm like, oh, no, we're not. I was like, that's just the first wave. I was like, we have months and months and months of 69. It's gonna be great. People are gonna be coming in here being like, dropping that nice bomb all over the place. Thanks for the blood vials. I'm gonna fucking need them after this. The fact that there's a load zone right here makes this part so much easier because you can just skip these assholes. Let me just skip these jerks. I might just go do Cleric Beast really quick. I may not. Yeah, because I was gonna go like get a bunch of Molotovs and all that stuff, but I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna worry about it because I feel like if we just go spam on him, we should be okay. Maybe, I don't know. I've got 15 blood vials, so God, I hope it is. How's PS1 Bleedyborn? Well, we got like pretty far into it. We beat Cleric Beast and a bunch of other stuff. And unfortunately, it started crashing OBS for some weird reason, and I don't know why. So as of right now, we're just gonna kind of do Cleric Beast again, I guess. And whoever doing stuff, thank you. Quasar with $2. Quasar, you be careful with those. And if that is a link, unfortunately, I cannot do links right now because I don't know what the hell's happening with the capture on this game, but it just breaks. So I cannot tab out of this. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button for Dodgeroo. Oh no. Maybe I should put on the Tovs. I like how he's just not. He's just not. I wonder, like, what's the max distance? I wonder if I can just, like, break his AI. Oh shit, we actually got the visceral. Fuck that though. I'm not going over there. All right, everybody. This is it. You guys wanted the strats, or you get it. Why can't I do my Tov now? I had to unequip it and re-equip it for some reason. Oh god, oh god. Cleric Beast, don't fall off the thing. Oh god. The true demon soul starts now. Yeah, you can like just outrange his AI. Oh shit. He's like, don't look at me. That was pretty beautiful. Get your screes out in chat. God, that's funny. That was really funny. Reminded me, there's an interview with Final Fantasy XVI's director talked about him and Yoshida were co-directing a dark fantasy action game that if it went to schedule would have likely beat Dark Souls or Bloodborne to the punch, but it got shelved when they got called in to fix 14. Ooh. That's kind of tough, dude, because, like, makes me question whether or not I'd take... Oh, man, that could have been, like... Maybe one day, right? Maybe one day. Maybe they'll revisit. Maybe they'll revisit whatever that concept was. Part of me kind of wishes we had gotten that instead of 14, but, like, I'm glad 14 got fixed, because it's a good game. Yeah, I mean, it's... Yoshi P makes good stuff because he cares a lot. I think that's the big determining factor in like a lot of games, and like it's not even. We've discussed that with so many different things too. It's like even something as simple as like Deadly Premonition. Like the game's like not exactly the greatest game ever, but it's got a hell of a lot of heart, and so like it ends up being like really fun. What do you mean blood not met? Get out of here, you jerk. I guess we do need more things, so... Fudge Wuzzles. Yeah, like, Deadly Prem's got, like, a lot of heart, and you can tell that, like, Yuri cared a lot about it, right? And even though the game's not, like, the greatest to play,
Well, what
because it feels like there's a lot of heart and there's a lot of passion behind it, that it ends up being, like, really, really engaging and interesting. Then again, at that point, I don't know if, like... I don't know how I would have felt about, like, Dark Souls. I guess they already... I mean, Demon Souls was already out at that point anyway, so I guess, like, they really technically wouldn't have beaten them to the punch, but Demon Souls didn't take off. It was Dark Souls that took off.
farewell
So,
may
you know, so that's definitely worth noting, too. All right, hey, well, we're sort of back to where we were. We don't have quite as many echoes as we did, unfortunately, but... Yeah, it's 16. I'm kind of curious. I'm curious on 16, and we'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna be super into it, but I'm always excited about new Final Fandango game. I remember how excited I was for 15, and I hate that like 15 ended up being not. I'm not gonna say not great. It ended up being not what I wanted. And the interesting part about that is a lot of the pieces there are like what I wanted. But like I guess like the way the game actually panned out, I suppose, was not exactly what I was hoping for. And like I mean they had me going, dude, like with the whole like for Final Fantasy fans, old and new, all that stuff, and then you know the damn Stand By Me shit with Florence and the Machine that was melded with like the opening prelude and all that stuff. Man, that was incredible. Like so ready for that to just be like it, right? Like this was gonna be like the biggest, baddest, you know, Final Fandango. The Final Fantasy 16 demo. I didn't know there was a demo for 16. I never got around to playing Strangers of Paradise because like it just kept. I remember when I go to launch it, it just kept crashing. So I just kind of gave up on that. Did you mean Strangers of Paradise, or are you talking about 16? Wow. Okay. Oh. Yeah, you know what's that's interesting, Carl, because I'm kind of in the same boat where like I wanted more of an action game too, and it was unfortunate that I feel like 15 wasn't, right? And it was just so weird to me too, especially considering the fact that Kingdom Hearts existed. And so it's weird that like it felt like they kind of had an action RPG game that like worked out really well, and yet 15 kind of did like they had some really strange choices in kind of how that game like functions as a whole. So I find that interesting. Did Kingdom Hearts exist though? There was an interesting thing that was posted, I think, to the Kingdom Hearts Twitter that I think was like it was so weird to like wrap my brain around the concept of it, but it was like a Kingdom Hearts Final Fantasy VII crossover because it's Final Fantasy VII's birthday, I think. I don't know what I'm doing. And it was really weird because like the idea that there was like crossover artwork, like official artwork of that was just like, it's so strange because it's like it's weird to think that that's like a crossover when it's not. Final Fantasy VII characters have been in Kingdom Hearts. So it's like it's so weird to think that that's like an anomaly of seeing like some type of like crossover like you know, Kingdom Hearts Final Fantasy VII artwork when like that's the entire premise of Kingdom Hearts. And I know there are people that will defend it saying like, oh well, that was just for marketing for like the first game and part of the second game. And I'm like, not really. That was like a core, like, there was a core plot element. Like, it absolutely was. So I find it really odd that people are like, oh, yeah, no, like, people are just upset because, you know, that was never intended to be, like, what it was. I'm like, yes, it absolutely was. That was the pitch, right? It was Disney, new IP, and, like, Final Fantasy, like, Square Enix characters. That was the whole thing. It was a very weird mashup, and it kind of made it interesting. And they just removed one of those aspects, and I mean, we know it has to be like the money, right? It's got to be the money. You know, Disney and like whatever probably wanted like some type of certain amount of presence and all that stuff because it's so weird. Waka and Tito were literally in Kingdom Hearts before they were in Final Fantasy X. That is true, man. No, I mean, that is true. Yeah, because like it came out, I think it came out what, like it was like a month or something before Final Fantasy X. was something like that. It was a pretty short time, but yeah, no, Waka and Tito were in. They are in Kingdom Hearts before they're in 10 technically. It's not a very long period of time. I do know that. You know, another fun fact that somebody pointed out in regards to Kingdom Hearts, and this is going to hurt you because it's a very strange thing. It's very strange to say this. Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy VII were only 5 years apart. Really weird. Like, it's really strange to say. Only 5 years. Where am I going? All right, back down to the sewery sewers. Oh wait, never mind. No, you're right. It wasn't. They weren't in that before Final Fantasy X. No, that I'm wrong. I'm accepting chat at face value. I need to like fact check in my brain. This is normally where I'd bust out the Google foo. However, I ain't tabbing out of this, so I have to take all of chat's shit as law right now because I don't have an option to go look it up myself. You mean that Tito is pronounced Titus and not Titus? Shut up. Shut up. No, shut up. Kingdom Hearts may have come out a year later, but the demo of Kingdom Hearts had the island section with Waka and Tito that existed before Final Fantasy X. Damn. Damn, dude. Well, I'm talking about Tito. Stop shooting me. It's a big old weenie.
You're just a big old jerk. That's all you ever be.
Now, where do I need to go now? Because I think I need to go, I wonder if they did, like, ladder sliding. Yeah, I think there's a reason behind Titus or whatever. I think we talked about it when we played Final Fantasy X. What the reason is, I can't remember. We talked about it during that, though. However, for us, when we see TIDUS in a game that is like 99% water, naturally we're probably going to think Titus because Tides, which is not what his name actually is intended to be, I don't think, so... I mean, I'm just because of like the whole thing with like Eris too, right? Like, I'm never gonna be able to like get past that. It's gonna be Eris forever in my brain. Like, Aerith is so weird to me because like the game I played, like the name was Eris for a really long time, so it's really strange to see it. Like, because yeah, Aerith is like correct, but you know, we're just used to it, I guess. If you played like 7 back when it came out and everything like that. Whew. Yeah, I think you're right about that. That sounds right, Sib. I think that was exactly the conversation we had during Final Fantasy X. Ending a name with TH is also weird in English. What, like Keith? Keithrick? Yeah, because I don't think I need to go up here. I'm trying to remember where gas can... Because, like, again, the layout is, like, slightly different for this. It's not, like, super different, but it is slightly different. Yeah, there's my name, which is Nick. What's another name that ends in TH? Garth? God, what else? So we have Keith, we have Garth. Keith? Titus was because no one in recording knew how to say it right. I don't know what the reason is for it. I'm not game facts 99 over here. Yours starts with TH? Thendrick? I'm just gonna start calling Faulkner Thendrick. Be like, that's not my name, but like, you said it started with a TH, so it's Thendrick. Oh god, that hurts my incision to laugh. Oh, fuck. Kenneth? Oh. Erica's yelling stuff from the other room. Kenneth, would you say Gwyneth? Oh, Gwyneth. I thought you said Gwyneth. I'm like, what the fuck is Gwyneth? Oh, God. Coming from the lips of an angel. Oh, damn, I just went like big tinnitus. No, he didn't make me die. He just made my incision site hurt. Y'all, where are we supposed to go? I'm like super brain dead, right? Oh, we can go back to the Hooner Dream because we got 7 insights, so we can go to the other side. So I'm gonna use one of the hunter's marks. I hate that you can't use them from the menu here. It's a little weird. Damn it. I'm such a ding dong. Isn't Gimp the card game from Witcher 3? That would be Gwent. The fuck is this? Oh no. I got my $10.99 for Twitch. And you know what the email is called? Instead of being called like Twitch 10.99 or anything like that, it's just called, it just says Amazon tax. And I'm like, God, I hate those words together. Oh. 3,971 echoes. I ain't got that kind of money. That's a lot of money time. And the cold blood just ain't gonna cover it, dude. Actually, I don't know how many cold... Ooh, we got more cold blood than I thought. No Ryuwaki. Oh, Seiki, I am awake. Wow, it might actually cut it. Shit. I wanna feed the beast over here. Oh. What did it say? Something around here appears to have changed or whatever. What about AA Ron? I don't think I've never met an AA Ron in my life. Feeling rather insightful. So it's been really neat, and I really mean that. Like it's been pretty cool. Lend attire. I'm gonna give the black hood. It was a fine look. It's a fine look. You're looking very nice, little shrimp bopple people. Who look shockingly more terrifying in this than they do in like the actual game. That's weird. What I named the pink monstrosity? Lo-fi anus, which is if you want to pronounce it correctly, it's Lofianus. Yes, lo-fi anus. Big monstrosity. That's a VTuber. You butt a VTuber. I got him.
Welcome. What is it?
Well, I can't really channel echoes with you because unfortunately, farewell,
mate.
I was actually, since I was so fucking bored during the surgery recovery and trying to find stuff to play, I had two tactics mods on my Vita. I had the War of the Lions with the patch that fixes the slowdown and like adjusts some other stuff to make it like to where jobs level up a little bit faster, to cut out some of the grinding. And I had the Lion War, which is the PSX version that has all the War of the Lions changes but keeps the original script. I'm actually like, at first I didn't really like the new script. However, God, it damn sure makes that game far more coherent. Like, it really does. There's so many bits that are just, like, so much more straightforward and not weird and out there. I mean, I do love those aspects of tactics. I like the charming stuff that's, like, really funny. But I don't like the things that make just zero sense. Like, some skill names. What is it? The Death Core or whatever? What is their name in the original one? Like the Hokuten or something like that? I can't remember what their name is. But the Hokuten might be a different thing. Whatever the hell the name of some of that stuff in like the original version is just so strange. Like, you're looking at it, you're like, what? And it's so odd because it's obviously intended to be like an Old English style like thing. So it's really weird to see something like Hokuten like just in there. Yeah, I don't think the Hokuten was the Death Core. That's a different thing. Anyway, I played through Tactics a little bit again. Played through Final Fantasy 3 on the Vita. Well, PSP. There's an emulator for it on the Vita, so called Adrenaline. Yes, Crush Punch. Yep. Ooh, getting tired. Getting tired. I might be soon, Corn Dog. I don't know, like, what do you... I'm like, we got the D&D thing happening this month. We got the Souls-a-thon coming up. I'm trying to think of, like, what to play next, though, because I'm curious on, like... I don't know if I want to do Arceus. Like, I don't know if I want to drop 60 bones on another Pokemon game. Especially considering I didn't really enjoy Diamond and Pearl that much. It was alright. I have a feeling I'd like be critical of the visuals and then people are gonna be like, Nick, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Or not. I mean, maybe it looks like... Coffee was saying it looks better than it did in the trailers, which is really good, because trailers did not do it a lot of favors. And normally I wouldn't be too critical of, like, visuals, but the fact that, like, just again, we talked about earlier about the Pokemon Company having, like, more money than God. Y'all, I have forgotten where to go to do the gas can. My brain shot. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Should probably stop soon because I think it's really hard for me to sit down for more than like 3 or 4 hours with this stupid incision. It'll get better. It's gonna get better over like the next week or so because like I'm over the hump in recovery where like I can get back to doing stuff normally for the most part. I just can't lift heavy things and I need to just be careful with the way I sit and stuff. Not put too much pressure on the incision or anything like that. I do have to play it a little safe and not do anything too strenuous. I'm just getting my ass eat. That's what it is. Pig Sewer or Boulder Bridge. There you go. Now I just need to remember where the hell to go for that. That's really good. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, I expected it to probably play well. Most Pokemon games do not play like shit, so... The birds, they did eat my health bar. They did do it. They did do that. What a bunch of jerks. What a bunch of jerky burbs. Not lower this yet? Wow, I didn't. That's crazy. Again, though, I am looking forward to, like, actually playing through Bloodborne again. I don't know how much of the DLC I'm going to do, because, like, I think that might be, like, one of the things that, that might be one of the things that, like, I may not do a lot of the DLCs and stuff when we run through all the Souls games coming up, because Kind of don't want to do it for Dark One. I also don't want to do... just yelling at me. Hey, Ghost. What's up, man? Yeah, they're not too long for the most part, thankfully. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling better. Still got a lot of recovery ahead of me, but... Bro, chill. He was trying to gobble me up big time. Oh my god. Just get to the comm chalice and get to max level before laughing at the DLC bosses with big gun. That is true, could do that. I think when we do Bloodborne, I'll probably do hack chalices for sure. Just to try to do like, I'm not gonna do Chikage this time. Chikage actually ended up not being very fun. I might do Burial Blade or something. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if like the hack chalice dungeons, I don't know if those have changed at all since that first happened. Like if people have figured out ways to if they figured out ways to get more weapons out there. It's been a long time since I've done Hunter's Axe, to be honest with you. Beast Claws could be cool, but I don't know when. I don't know if you can get those through like the hack chalice stuff. Even the chalices are the same. So yeah, because I think it had to do with like the way like some of the game data worked and all that shit. It makes me wish that I know Burial Blade works. I know Chikage works. I'll have to look into it. It's a shame we didn't get to gas can, but I definitely am. I think I've hit my limit. I definitely am trying my best here because I've still got a little bit to go before I'm back to 100%. But this has been fun for the VOD. Like I said, I'm gonna go and edit this down so you guys don't have to deal with Holy Headman. And I want to say thank you guys again for all the support and everything. Thank you so much for the donations and the subs and for watching and for being very patient and waiting for 2 weeks, Paul. I got back to normal, even though I'm not quite there yet, but certainly trying. Told him about the Coombe dungeon, and I didn't believe him until I tried it out. Oh god, it's terrible. One of the chalices used for another thing. Oh shoot, I missed it. Oh, well, hey, I got out of the game without it killing itself, so that's good. Thank you, Jigakuro, for posting the socials. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I don't know. I'm gonna figure that out tonight. I'll sit down and try to figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow. I don't think we'll do the Bleedyborn thing because I don't think there's a ton left with it. Oh, there's a PO box. If you guys want to send something, you're more than welcome to. I gotta go check it tomorrow because I think somebody sent something. There might be 1 or 2 things there. But I think that is going to be it for me tonight. Thank you guys so much again for everything. I really do appreciate it. If you missed the announcements and all that stuff, definitely go back to the beginning of the VOD and go check that out because there is some neat stuff. There's some neat stuff coming, and I can't wait. Can't wait to show you guys some of the new things, and I can't wait to talk about some of the things I wasn't able to talk about yet. But that is going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. You go do Tweeter. Make sure if you want to check the VOD, you go to do Bang VODs and chat and go to the YouTube thing. That's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for being super supportive and being amazing all the time. I'm done for tonight. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Take it easy. See you next time. Goodbye. You know, I just realized that the thing up there says BitterBits is offline, and that's the wrong file. I don't know how that happened. That's fine, because it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna leave it, and I'm just gonna, like, you know, things just kind of end sometimes, and I'm just gonna hit the stop button here while I'm talking, because, like, it just end. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.